infinity and beyond!
I don't talk about feelings, Alfred. I don't have any. I've never seen one. I'm a night-stalking, crime-fighting vigilante.
It's been a long time since we played Matchbox Cars together.
Are you playing in the bathtub with your little dog?
Consider this. What is the purpose of a toy?
To be played with.
Therefore, to not play with it would be
illogical. Damn it, Spock!
And here we go.
You can do it, Wonder Wheel. I don't want to go through life being a Wonder Wheel mother.
Home again, diggity dip. Good evening, there.
Evening, fellas.
No, I don't want to do that.
You're going to have a great time.
No.
You might meet some new people.
No.
And even make some new friends.
No.
Hey everybody, what's going on? And welcome to another Plastic Junkie show. We're going to have some fun tonight. And before we start off, though, there was another loss, another one. The losses just seem to keep piling up. And this time we lost another amazing voice for entertainment. Another one, it was like this just in the past week or so. Dolly Parton, Tim Curry, and now this guy.
Dinobots, destroy Devastator. Me, Grimlock, love challenge. Megatron must be stopped, no matter the cost.
Yeah, unfortunately, we lost another one in the way of Peter Cullen. Just another horrible loss, man. It just never stops. I got a few of these I already played. I was on a little earlier with Pacific 414 with Mike over there and Baron Ormond Tog, and we were talking about Peter Cullen and his amazing contribution that he has made to entertainment over the years. It doesn't just stop with Eeyore. It doesn't stop with Optimus Prime. He did vocal effects for the Predator. He did voice work and sound effects for the original Gremlins movies. He worked on Sectors, Visionaries. He was the voice of the Mario and Donkey Kong from 83 to 84. He did the cartoon version of the Dukes, Mr. T, Smurfs, Snorks, Dragon Lair, Heathcliff and the Cadillac Cats. He did Pound Puppies, Rainbow Bright, My Little Pony, DuckTales, The Jetsons, TMNT. He did Alvin and the Chipmunks. He did work for Invincible, Dungeons and Dragons, Dino Riders, Sectors, GoBots, The Real Ghostbusters, Chippendales Rescue, Scooby-Doo, and Scrappy-Doo and Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo Puppy Hour. He did the original Knight Rider. He did Car from the original Knight Rider. He did Voltron for both the Lion Force and for the vehicle Voltron. He did G.I. Joe, Nemesis Enforcer, Airborne, and Xandar. He did Rambo, The Force of Freedom. He did voices for that. He did Pirates of the Dark Order, Spider-Man 81. And he did Saber Rider and the Star Sheriffs. This guy had such an amazing career and did so many different voices and contributions to entertainment that it's absolutely amazing. And as I was telling Mike and Baron, like, thank God that they recognized this guy before he passed away. His contributions were just amazing. So I got one more little short thing I'm going to play now, and Mike was kind enough to play this over on his channel. Thank you, Mike, Pacific 414. One little extra short that I'm going to show right now, something that he showed over there, and of course this is for Peter Cullen, and I'm going to drop a few of these through the show. I only brought a few, but here we go.
We are the Guinea Pig Collective. All will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
Till all are one.
And yeah, with that, we say goodbye to Peter Cullen. And I want to say real quick before I drop everything on the panel, I want to say hi to all the guys out there in the chat. First one in the house, Chaos Hoy. How are you and the pigs doing? Yeah, but the rest of the pigs, minus of course Indy, who passed away. All the other pigs are doing well. Barnes is taken well to. Yes, I am announcing not the name, but I am announcing new pig. Because Barnes was very sad after Indy passed. So, yes, we have a new pig, a younger pig that Barnes is hopefully going to be showing the ropes for and teach them the ways of the piggy. I really don't know who's making all the noise, but I'm muting everybody. What's going on, Gap? Hey, Tommy. Vinnie, Cass, hey, what's going on, buddy? Get your plastic fix here, you junkies. Yeah, right. I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, we already got to that. Doing great. Pig City and PWO, right? It's fun time. That's right. Hit the like button, everybody. What's going on? Bone, man. Good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. RR, of course, in the house. Toy Fix time. You damn right. And Bone, yeah, what a terrible week we're having. What a terrible year, actually. I agree. Like, we lost friends. I lost pigs. We've lost plenty of freaking amazing actors, musicians, and everything else. And it just doesn't seem to end. And my God, and the simps for idiots that are pushing some of the freaking no doubt poisons that probably have taken some of these great voices from us just makes me sick. You all need to freaking get a life. We're freaking launched into space. Good God, these people, they just get on my last nerve. Yeah, they always go in threes. Yeah, it's been a lot more than three to RR this time around. Apparently, there was a few other people that went right along with these people. I mean, now we got to think, is Welker next? I mean, Cullen goes first as Optimus Prime in the movie, and then Welker after. I mean, got to be worried about him now, too. He's up there in age. Toilet tube, yeah, not Peter. Yeah, just absolutely horrible, dude. It's just unbelievable. And I heard about it earlier. It was like the first thing I heard when I got up, and it was another one. I had a rough night trying to fall asleep. I couldn't figure out why. And then the first thing I wake up is I got Mike from Pacific 414. Like, dude, I don't know if you heard, but Peter Cullen. I was like, oh, Jesus, no. Yeah, he did Carr's voice. Yeah, he did so many different things. I gave a small listing of everything did, and there was more than that. And Mike went over a lot of the other stuff he's done. But, man, just an amazing career that man had. And I was so happy that I seen the 40th that they did for the cartoon series in theaters, and they had the live reading between him and Welker and some of the other people that were still alive doing the cast. Like, that was just absolutely amazing. Like Mike and I had talked about, they should do something in memoriam for Peter Cullen, a special release of the figure, a toy, and Godzillionaire said, well, maybe they should do like they did with the G.I. Joe and have a 3 3/4 G.I. Joe style action figure of Peter Cullen, along with another release of an Optimus Prime figure that like that is not bad. Or at the very least, they could do another Missing Link for Peter Cullen, a special Optimus Prime for him, and the little Diaclone pilot that comes is Peter Cullen and is named Peter Cullen, and maybe do an Ironhide one as well since he voiced Ironhide. Just amazing stuff. Godspeed to him. Yes. No joke. Today we lost, in the past week, Dolly, Tim, Peter Cullen. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's just insane with the amount of people who went such a short period of time too. It's been absolutely disgusting. Yeah, until that day, until R1, rest in peace, Peter Cullen. Guys, thank you for being here. And I know it's starting off on a bit of a sour note, but we're going to pick it up and we're going to have some fun because that is exactly what we do here for the toy show. And you guys taking your time to be here, I really do appreciate what's going on, Padre, man. Good to see you as well. And guys, remember to share the link and let everybody know we're going. I haven't been saying that in a while because it just doesn't seem to matter with YouTube. They, every time I do that, they just take more subs away and take more views away. I legitimately watch them steal all my show hours away from the past couple of weeks because they're a bunch of scumbags. YouTube, you can absolutely go fuck yourself sideways, you pieces of shit. Lee Majors is this 83. William Shatner. Yeah, it's crazy, man. You got to watch out for all these people, and it's another reason why I would say reach out to people like all these guys on the panel. Whether it's just a short thing on Twitter or whether we exchange messages on our phones or whatever. We always reach out every once in a while and we chat with each other. Yeah, sometimes we may look like we're being bastards to each other, but we're not, man. We watch out for each other and we always say hi. Do that with everybody as well, because you just never know when it might be too late to be able to say some kind words to somebody you've known forever, because you just don't know what's around the corner. And like the crazy shit we've seen in the past week, it really is just like, hey, yeah, some of these people are older, but a lot of these people have ways to live the best and healthiest lives that they possibly can, and they're still being taken left and right. So yeah, you just never know. He was 80. It's a bummer if you're a fan, but it's easily believable. Yeah, Peter Cullen was 85, and the Dolly Parton and Tim Curry were right around that 80 mark. But I mean, shit. Once again, I've had my father. My father went right around 80. I think he had just turned 80, or he was about to turn 80, and he went. But I have my one uncle who was kind enough to help me out when my father passed when I was staying up north and let me stay with him. He's closer, or he already passed 90 already. And it's like, damn, it's like you just never know who's going to wind up going out a little bit earlier. But people freaking out about 80-year-olds, yeah, but once again, a lot of people live way past that. It's just weird how it happens in bunches like that too. Never thought about how old he was. He lived a long and full life. He absolutely did. And he absolutely respected all the fans that, appreciated what he did. And that was, I think, one of the things that made Peter Cullen really special. Like he didn't give people a bunch of flack. He showed up to the cons and he appreciated everybody that came to see him. And, it's a bit of a rarity these days, especially when you get these Halloween jackasses that want to do nothing but talk down to you and preach to you how you're doing everything wrong in your life. Like, really, scumbag? You're sitting where you are because of people like me. So please, absolutely go fuck yourself sideways. Unfortunately, us regular folks don't have enough money to extend our life by eating healthy. Yeah, I'm having that problem now. But, I mean, there are ways to kind of get around it. I mean, you just do the best you can. And there's ways around it. He had a good run. He definitely had a good run. Yeah. The young actress is kind of weird. Yeah, and that's the thing, too. We've seen some younger ones go. But with that, guys, once again, thank you all for being here. And, of course, we're going to invite up our panel, and they're going to let you know what they got going on as well. And what's going on to my panel of misfits and miscreants, Vinnieart, Shifty Gizm, and the superfan Adam Shawhan with the Autobot symbol hat on. Very nice beanie, sir. How are you all doing? Take it in any order you want. I don't care.
Hello, everyone. And yes, man, rest in peace, Peter. And like you were saying, man, he really respected the fans. He had no idea. It was really, I think, Frank Walker who got him to do the conventions. And then he absolutely loved it. And you could tell any interactions that any fan had with him, they all say the same thing, man. He was a gentleman. He was a kind man. People were living by his words, not just by the voices that he did in the cartoons, but just meeting the guy and hearing from him and his stories and everything. It's awesome. So when you have a good guy like that who really affected so many people, and let's face it, I mean, he's the voice of so many heroes as we were growing up and everything. Like, that's huge. And, Optimus, yeah, that character is an icon. You know what I mean? So, and it's his voice. No one else. I mean, yeah, there's been a couple people that try to do, they hired for different jobs, but it's his voice that we hear whenever we're reading the comic books or just in our heads, those words. But yeah, man,
that's something that we brought. Mike had brought up too. Is he influenced almost everybody after? Well, just about. I mean, there was a few people that didn't try to, but he influenced almost every other actor that came after him trying to do the Optimus Prime voice. It was definitely a huge influence of what he did because they knew how important it was to try to make that connection with the fans.
Yep. Yeah, it was the story too. Like when he went to go, he went to go do the audition. And he had a couple of things in mind. He wanted to do John Wayne or whatever. And his brother's like, when he told him like what he's doing, he's like, "What? What do you mean you're going to be playing a semi truck?" And he explained it to him. He's like, "Oh, well, just be strong enough that you could be soft." Yeah.
Basically, he said, be a real hero.
Yep.
Don't be strong, but be know how to be gentle as well.
Yep.
And that was something he absolutely embodied that in everything he did. And what's going on, Happy Dinosaur? Good to see you.
What's up? But yeah, man, he brought nothing but class to the character. And again, like we all grew up with that. He's one of the, when you look at that pantheon of heroes that we all grew up watching and listening to and everything, Optimus Prime is there, Peter Cullen. So God bless, man, and rest in peace.
Dude, when he was an Invincible, of all characters to play, the first of Omni-Man's race to go against his race, right? And then Optimus Prime. And as if it wasn't bad enough that we are now so freaking old that we had to lose Optimus in the theater to now actually lose Peter in real life. Fuck, we're getting old. Right. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. Even you, youngin'.
That was 85, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And how old is he? 85.
85.
It was 86 was the movie.
Oh, the movie. Oh, that's true. Yeah. But dude, still, that's a knife in the heart. It was almost like a double whammy right there.
Yep. So, and that's just it though. We don't have a lot. We don't have any to replace those we've lost that gave us what we had. Especially being a child of the 80s and all the wonderful things we grew up with, from Captain Caveman all the way, Transformers, GoBots, all that stuff that we had. You look at the very limited amount of what is out there today, which is why we show off the things that we do get and the things that we do care about. And again, every one of these actors in one way or another, whether it was voice or TV, movies, showed a hero side. When you had Optimus Prime and all of a sudden he's in G.I. Joe, like you hear the voice and you're like, wait a minute, I know that voice. Yep. And again, as a kid to a young adult to now an older man, geez, man, you don't have that anymore, sadly. And it's a dark day, to lose him and Tim Curry yesterday. That was, bad enough on top of it.
Well, from what I understand, Tim actually went the same day as Dolly. It just wasn't.
Yeah, it was like the day before, and then Peter was yesterday. But yeah, it's the same thing. It's just like boom, boom, boom. Hayden before that. We've seen, I think, 6 celebrities in the last week gone, or 2 weeks, either way, and it just kind of makes you go, time is very precious, and it is a limited engagement, no matter how you look at it, and. Again, it just sucks. There's no ifs, ands, or about it. The last couple months have been rough on us all, and it hadn't gotten any easier. Just when you think that pain of the grief is gone, hi, we're back. But hey, we're here with toys to have fun, so But yeah, glad to be here.
Yep. Shifty, anything intro?
Yeah, huge loss. He was one of the greats. I think you look back at our generation, there was 2 standout voices above everybody else. It was him and James Earl Jones, and for him to be on that level as the freaking Darth Vader, that's really saying something, because he and Optimus was such a standout character for our generation. He's just, some people don't get it. The younger kids like, oh, he's just a cartoon character. He's just, a truck. No, he's more than that. Just truly iconic character of our generation, and I think a lot of people don't. A lot of younger kids, they get on the internet and they're all snarky and they're like, oh, they were just cartoons to sell to toys, to sell toys to kids and stuff. And no, I mean, not some of them, well, all of them were, but some of them.
Well, sometimes, Shifty, real quick, sometimes it's just not kids saying that. Sometimes it's pompous asses that said that they worked in Hollywood or supposedly did work in Hollywood, who are big on YouTube and freaking hang out on Twitter, and everybody thinks that they're gods because they know something about Star Trek. Jerk off. You know who you are. I don't even have to say your name, you piece of trash.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of our entertainment from the 80s gets a lot of flack because, I mean, they were commercially infused, but not all of them were as toss away as many would think. A lot of them gave us great characters and stories and really, broaden our imaginations of things, we couldn't even, imagine ourselves, as kids back then. And he was the driving force of connecting, those imaginations and storylines with his voice, and he was just great. Optimus is just a great character, great voice actor. He's going to be missed. I mean, so many cartoons, you going down the list. I didn't know that he was actually Monterey Jack in the first season of Chippendales Rescue Rangers.
He was also in the real Ghostbusters too. Yep. Along with so many other, I gave a list like TMNT. I mean, Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Jetsons, DuckTales, My Little Pony, Pound Puppies, Rainbow Bright. And the list, like GoBots. He worked for the opposition of Transformers too. So.
I just think a lot of voice actors don't get the true credit that they deserve, and like you said, it's good that they gave him a spotlight here recently before he passed, and that's good. Hopefully, they continue to do that stuff too, and maybe go back and spotlight some of the guys that died, a long time ago, like Chris Latta, who voiced, of course, Cobra Commander and stuff. And Frank Welker needs a good spotlight for him too at some point if they haven't already done it.
And Michael Bell, man.
Yeah, huge loss this week. The last couple of weeks has been tough, from Cooter to Hayden. Hayden, man, she had a rough time, and Dolly, of course, this week, and Tim Curry. Yeah, it's the hits keep coming. This year has kind of been tough. For losses, but hopefully it eases up in the last few months we have this year.
Hopefully, man. Appreciate it, Shifty, Adam, Vinnie. Soul Assassin, I had mentioned that earlier too, along with Gremlins too. Like, everybody forgets about the other stuff they did. Yep. And everybody had their things that they wanted to say. Happy Dinosaur, Peter Cullen, Death Meat. That scene hit stronger in my opinion. Yeah. And it's just, that's why I was like, man, poor Frank. I mean. But it is weird. Optimus Prime goes first in the movie, and Peter Cullen goes first in real life. It's just life imitating art. It's just very odd. Remember the passing of time and mortality. Nobody's ever really gone. Play an album, movie, or DVD or cartoon in the series, and they'll be there. Yeah, absolutely. And I got my ticket for the movie, the '86 movie. And I tell you what, we're talking about over on Pacific 414. They better put some kind of freaking in memoriam for Cullen. They better. Or you're going to be reading a Florida man goes crazy. People in theater lose toes because of a guinea pig stampede. It'll be a mess.
What's the release date again?
September 17th through the 21st.
Oh, they got time to.
They still got time, but I'm hoping they will. But I really would like them also to see them do some kind of memorial figure release for Peter Cullen, and the sale of the figure, every sale of every figure, a little bit get donated to Peter Cullen's biggest charity that he gave to. We're start a brand new one, some kind of thing for Peter Cullen to help people out. Do the right thing, Hasbro. I mean, you do the wrong thing so often. It's time to do the right thing. Right. At least we still got Frank Welker, but that's he's getting up there too. I mean, Our bodies may be temporary, but soul is immortal. Yeah, agreed. And Optoso that 90 kids on myself, you know who he was, even though we never seen the cartoon. Would you want to say, Shifty?
Yeah, we've got a lot of heroes from our childhood. It's getting up there in years, and we may have a rough couple of we're going to have some rough times here in the future because Harrison Ford getting up there, Patrick Stewart, William Shatner, eventually, time's gonna run out, but we need to always look back on their careers fondly because they gave us so many years of enjoyment and entertainment, and it just sucks every time one passes.
Agreed. One thing that Mike had mentioned on his show too, and Baron as well, is the reason it seems to even hit harder than you would normally think it would is the fact that there doesn't seem to be anybody stepping up to fill the shoes of all these people that we're losing. It definitely does seem to be a void of talent jumping up. But once again, rest in peace, Peter Cullen. Guys, thank you for being here, for putting up with the somber part of the intro for this. But I mean, somebody is a huge Transformer fan, before it was even Transformers. I had to stop on Mike's when he let me know, and I was like, dude, yeah, I want to be there 100%, and I knew I was going to have to open up this show with something for Peter as well. Thank you, Mr. Cullen, for everything you're doing to his family and his friends and the people that work with him. Knew him very well, like Frank Welker. God bless all of you, and thank you for everything that you've given, along with your time, for everything that we so much love, that it has been a huge part of our lives. Is the reason why a lot of us still collect certain figures from certain franchises, because the amazing people that make all those characters come to life. If it wasn't for them, they might not have never happened the way it did. But it's going to get changed because the Optimus thing. Yeah, possibly. They've already announced it, and I seen Fanzine they got a steelbook version of it, and they're putting that same poster with the Dead Prime on the cover. I think it's a little bit tasteless in a way, but kind of whatever. I mean, I'm not that upset about it, but they just did one 5 years ago. They really need to do another one. I hope they ain't thinking about doing a 45th and then the 50th. Let's give it a little bit of space to breathe at this point, gentlemen. I've talked about it quite a few times. Happy, I've mentioned it. I don't like Harrison Ford, so I don't care. I get it. He said some questionable. There's a lot of people that said questionable shit, but there's a lot more people that are a lot more irritating than Ford. So I'm not gonna say anything bad about the guy. But with that out of the way, I'm gonna get started, and we're gonna start talking about some toys. And I'm gonna start off. I would start off with a live show off. I'm going to hold off on that for a minute. I'm going to start off with a toy show off. Now, this is something that Padre, if he's still hanging around, he might be able to appreciate this. So it's going to be a toy show off, and after that, there's going to be one more thing that's in association with it, because there just wasn't enough room to put it all in one video. Guys, I hope you like this show off. Here we go.
We are the Guinea Pig Collective. All will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
We are hanging out with Azrael. Oh, Azrael. What's up, Azrael? Oh, Azrael's hanging out with us. The odds and end pig. What's going on, Azrael? Oh, Azrael's here, and we're going to take a quick look at some Hot Wheels. Oh, got a couple cars right here. We got the Custom Auto, and we got the 70 Dodge Hemi Challenger. Now, both of these cars I actually have a few of, and the reason we're going to be taking a look at these guys, Azrael, you want to take a look at those cars, is because we got something else to show off as well. Now, we picked these up at the old Dollar Tree. So, what's up, Azrael? So we got the track builder set. So this one comes with like a little launcher right there. Each one of these comes with a couple pieces of track. And it has these little clip pieces that snap everything together. And you also picked up just some plain track. Now the plain track for I think it's only like $1.25. You get 4 pieces of track in this one, so you can actually build a pretty big racing setup for less than $10. I mean, granted, it's not the greatest in the world, but this is going to be more than suffice to be able to race some cars. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to put this together. We're going to race some cars, aren't we, Azrael? Oh, big time! Real quick, I'm going to show that off. These all work exactly the same, so just doing this on one of these is pretty much going to show you how simple these all are. That's it. And it's the same thing on this side. You just kind of line that up in the back, right there. Just kind of line that up. Boom, push it in. That's it. I mean, you might have to push these up because some of these are not cut properly, but big deal. For $1.25, who cares? And same thing with this. It just kind of lines up in the back and just snaps in. And that is it. Simple as that. So let's race a few of these things.
Azrael is a pretty chill pig for the most part. He doesn't run around off the table, so he's pretty cool. So in conjunction with that, as I said, I actually have one more thing because I couldn't get it all in one video, and this is when we get the races. So here we go with racing a few of these Hot Wheels.
Oh, there's one more thing, sir.
One thing. Just one thing.
Oh, one other thing.
Just one more thing.
One more thing. One thing.
Oh, one more thing.
So our winner of the last race was the Otto. So we're going to try the old Ertl General Lee. Yeah, this one is stripped down of paint, but we're going to race these two and see what happens. So the Otto won again. That Ertl General Lee had nothing on this car. So we're going to step back. 1988. Yeah, we have this old Peterbilt from 1988. It's still partially sealed on there. So, yeah, we're going to open this one up from 1988, and we're going to race this against the Otto. Let's see if an older Hot Wheels car has anything on the newer ones. I wonder how many people are screaming, no, it wasn't a whole package, but it was sealed. Don't care. Here we go. We're going to race it. And while the Otto didn't get all the way down the track this time because the track got shifted and he got kind of caught, he still won. This guy was so friggin' heavy that the track collapsed. He was not going to win that race anyway. His takeoff was nowhere near as fast as the other one. So older Hot Wheels, maybe not necessarily always faster.
Yeah, there we go with a couple of races over there with some of the Hot Wheels. I will say that 1988 Peterbilt, though, where a lot of the newer Hot Wheels, there's always a certain amount of plastic in them, like, you know, usually on the top end or something. Like, you can feel they're a little bit lighter. That damn thing was like hardcore die cast almost through and through, like the whole top and bottom, like heavy die cast on that Peterbilt. And that's why it made the track collapse. But I think I'm going to do that, you know, moving forward. I'm going to get a few more track pieces. I'm going to have some big races with some of these Hot Wheels that I pick extras up of and just have a little bit more fun with some of these damn things because it's all about having fun with these damn things. If you can't have fun, what's the point? So maybe I'll find a few older ones at some flea markets, man. Get some older sealed ones and just, you know, open them up and watch people lose their minds, hopefully. I'd rather take my dad's belt and my mom whooping me the Hot Wheels track with the old ones and the brown ones. Yeah, like those things were freaking hardcore, man. But like I said, these things is $1.25 for these tracks at the Dollar Tree, so can't beat that. Man, it's nothing wrong with that. catch Tommy's latest video. Appreciate that, Soul Assassin. Yeah, YouTube has just been playing the games with me again, man. They stripped about a good 5 or 6 subs away, and they scrubbed about 16 plus hours right off my channel before I ever got them. Yeah, thanks a lot, YouTube. Cocksmokers.
Wow. Well,
old truckers never die.
At least you're not shadow banned.
Well, I mean, it might as well at this point. I mean, the way they keep playing these games. I mean, they've been doing it for years, but this time it was extremely blatant. It was extremely blatant. I'm just talking about one live stream was over 16 hours. It's not including the other live streams that I had that had a bunch of hours on them too. Yeah, they took all of it away. It never hit my channel. They're like, oh yeah, we're gonna up that what as soon as somebody watches it, we're giving you that watch and we're giving you that time. They stripped it all. They even stripped some of the. I literally watched them strip watches away on one of my videos. Like it was like 50 some odd, and then it scaled back to 49 like a day later. I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting all my watches and watch hours, you cocksuckers. Yeah, man, fuck you. Old truckers never died. They just get a new Peterbilt. My dad had that bumper sticker. Nice.
Yeah, YouTube and X, they've been jerks here lately.
It's been absolutely freaking asinine, some of the shit that they're pulling. But good God. While we're waiting for Vinnie to get back, I might as well go ahead and get started. Love those Hot Wheels you showed me. Nice. Yeah. I'm glad you like them. Happy. Yeah. I got a bunch more that I'm going to be racing like in the coming weeks and everything like that. So this is not going to be one and only time I'm going to race with you. I might not do it every single week, but I definitely got extras to some of these cars. So I'm definitely going to race them and have some fun with it. Maybe I would love to get some better track to set it up with. But when I was checking at the stores, they didn't really have much. You know, at least nothing that's buildable like that. They got the ones that are already pre-built. And I was like, I don't want something small. I want something that's going to be a little bigger that I can have some fun with. YouTube's been caught adding channels to people's accounts. Yeah, wait one day and find a channel or two you have no clue about and have to manually unsub from them. Yeah, all right. They love unsubbing people too. But like, you know, I can't even tell you how many times I've been unsubbed from people's channels. And it's just like, are you kidding me? I had that discussion with Canadian Spider-Man. I wound up being his 500 sub after I was something like his 50th sub originally. But go ahead.
Actually, in some of those cases, I found out because I thought that happened to me too. But sometimes I don't know how they do it, and I don't know how this is allowed. But sometimes people will give their accounts to somebody else and they'll totally rename it and it'll pop up in your feed and you're like, well, wait, how did I sub to this? I've asked before and they say, oh, well, this was the old account. We totally took over and changed the name and all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, that's weird that you're allowed to do that. I don't know.
That's just kooky. I'm still happy I got more miniatures and a new paintbrush. Awesome. What's going on, Captain Fandom Nerd? What's up, buddy? How you doing? Thanks for joining us. If you didn't hear, we lost Peter Cullen, but with that, Scrambles, what's going on, Scrambles, man? Good to see you, brother. Hope that you're doing well. Well, with that out of the way, of course, as always, we're doing a new thing here. I'm not just showing the videos off. We're doing live unboxing. So go ahead and Oh, you got one too?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Well, here, I'm going to get started with mine. I got the one. Whether or not I need to do another one, I don't know if I will. But what are we looking at? Oh, shit. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, hell.
Off with G.I. Joe. We got Buzzer Rocksteady, man. Dude, this thing, it looks amazing. Like, this thing just looks killer. So we are going to open this bad boy up right here, right now. We're going to check this damn thing out.
Yeah, they actually got those. Yeah, they got those at Walmart now too, but they're in 2-packs.
Really?
Yeah, like they got the Krang, Destro, and the Donatello. Who's he playing? Donatello?
No, wait a minute. Was it Mainframe?
Donatello.
Yeah, Donatello.
Yeah. There's 2 different sets right now, and I guess later on they'll bring the other 2 out.
Well, I seen in mine, they had just like a lot of individual ones. So I didn't see anything at Target where it was double, packed.
Yeah, those are exclusive to Walmart.
Well, I don't know if you've seen it. They also are doing like the old school Playmates type style figures, and they're doing they're doing like the All Striker, and they got that one helicopter and everything. Get in there. There it is. And they look pretty cool as well, but yeah, I can only get so many things. I don't have an unlimited budget.
Also, keep your eye out because Walmart is doing that collector kiosk again, like they did last year, where they have all the Hasbro and like Mattel stuff. So it wasn't in all stores last year, but they may be widening it this year. So keep your eyes out.
He's in there pretty good. There we go with Rocksteady, or was it Rocksteady? Let's see, he's got the turn air at the ankle. There's no rockers in there. That's a bit of a shame. He's got a little bit of a knee bend. He's got some movement there in the leg. So the turn as well right there. No waist turn. Oh, that's kind of suck ass. Oh, very little head movement. Oh, that's a shame. This is definitely not.
Yeah, but for $15.
Yeah, this is true. It's 15. You know. I tell you what, the look of it is excellent though. It does have a phenomenal look. It's got turns at the hands, turns at the elbow, decent movement here in the shoulder. I wish the head moved just a little bit more. There's not much head movement there. And not having rockers is going to suck when you're trying to get them in crazy poses. But, I mean, the legs do turn, so maybe you can do something there. So, let's see. He's got his big buzzer saw. Get that in his hand. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah, it's freaking humongous.
Wow.
Holy crap. Let me lower that camera a little bit.
I think they waited too late to put this crossover out because it's right as they're losing the license.
Yeah, they're going to be going under. They're going to be filing bankruptcy at the end of this.
Oh, wow. I'm back, guys. You want me to blow that up?
Oh, yeah, shit. Yeah, I need to think about that.
There you go.
Wow.
I mean, he looks great. It's just a shame that there's some limitations on the movement.
Yeah.
But he looks phenomenal.
He looks really good.
Then he comes with the little hand axe. Oh, shit. I didn't even notice that. Oh, wow. He's got a Cobra symbol branded into his shoulder.
Yeah, nice.
Hey, Steph, look, you might be able to squish this booty. I don't know. Since you're into squishing booties. I mean, it's a shame he doesn't have a waist turn or anything, but...
Oh, there's no waist turn on that?
Yeah, there's no waist turn either. There's no rockers in the feet. There's a lot of things that kind of skimped that here. I mean, he's got a great look. He's got decent arm movement and everything, but... Yeah. He doesn't have some of the finer points of articulation that we're so used to with a lot of these other figures. But, I mean, I think the overall look of this thing... And I know my camera is not doing it justice.
Oh, it's fine.
Like, I don't know if I adjust this lighting.
Yeah, it could be just a tad lighter, but yeah, it looks good.
I mean, he's definitely like in hand. I'm looking at the amount of detailing work that they got in this thing. Like even the little chrome on the belt buckle right there, the chrome on the glasses right here. Does the hair move? No, it doesn't look like it moves. It looks like it plugs in, but it doesn't seem to move. Lack of head movement on this is sad. The fact that there's no waist turn is sad, and he doesn't have rockers in the feet. Like if he had those things, even though he's got tiny little legs and everything like that, they would have rockers in the feet, a waist turn, and slightly more head movement. Yeah, I can see this being a lot better. Now, I don't know if they're all going to be like that or it's just him because he's such a big blocky figure, but I'm kind of worried that they're all going to be very similar. But even then, the look on this one is absolutely killer. And I would still give this one, I give this one about a 7.5 to almost an 8 out of 10. Just because of the look. It's just, the articulation is not as nice as I was hoping it was going to be.
Tommy and I were just talking the other day, and I saw them too, and I filmed a little something here, so I could show them too since it's on par with this.
Playmates will be filing for bankruptcy. In case you didn't know, Playmates have lost the license for TMNT. Wow. It's going to Mattel, and everybody, including NECA, everybody's doing TMNT right now, are going to be forced to stop, and it's over.
Wow.
Mattel is putting the foot down, or as they say, they're putting the putty foot down, and they're freaking they're taking over. Got to work the 3M. Hey, be safe, Scrambles, man. Be safe, man.
Yeah, man. Have a good one.
Looks like decent. Or and like I said, he's kind of a blocky figure a little bit, even though he's smaller, and so the good movement in the arms, just not as great in the legs as it could have been. And I think right there it's the not having rocker in the feet, not having a waist turn, because that waist, the way that waist is. Absolutely, they could have put a waist turn in that. It would have looked great. And the only other thing is maybe slightly more head movement. Everything else, the arms are great on this one. The knees and the waist movement are up there. It's decent. It's not the best. Yeah, it's not the best in the world. But like this arm movement, this is really good. The arm movement's really good.
Yeah, because if you're gonna do a single jointed elbow, that's the way to do it, where you have the pivot that's in there as well. So you could turn in and out.
Yep. Yeah, like I said, between it being $15 and then them having to pay for the Joe license, that's probably why.
Look at that, he bounces.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
it works.
He looks fine. I think.
But again, it's in line with the kids' line that the whole series that it's supposed to be. So I think it's super accurate. Makes sense. They're mixing both of those properties that we all love growing up. So like to me, it's already a win. But like they're sculpted really nice, because that's what caught my eye. The first thing that I saw Slash, the Storm Shadow Slash one. Here, let me I'll share real quick, and then we'll go back to
that was a weird combination, Slash and Storm Shadow, because Slash is a loud character and Storm Shadow is a silent character, and
he's a ninja. Yeah, he's not over the top, but it's crazy. But it looked great.
This thing's
huge. Yeah, I saw this thing, and then I panned down and I saw the other dudes.
That guy,
that's
really
a big
cool
figure.
That's a big QC.
How much was he?
Interesting.
That's got to be at least 30.
They keep changing everything around in these stores. Oh, that's kind of neat.
Like that looked fantastic.
Like the colors, everything. I was super tempted on that. Super tempted. I know if I get one, I'd get more, and I can't afford that right now.
Hey, you don't need to tell me about it.
I know. Yeah, that was really badass. I thought I filmed it, but apparently I didn't. You know, when you hit I hit the button twice. So I thought I filmed, but I didn't, because other people were coming in the lane, and I turned around and I saw the Cobra Commander one. I saw the Warp Pig. I get them confused. Bebop and Rocksteady.
Bebop and Rocksteady. So Rocksteady is the one I'm showing right there.
Okay,
Bebop
so
is the pig.
Bebop is the one that I saw, and I was like, wow, that looked good. And then they had Raphael.
As Roadblock.
Yeah. I was like, these look really good. They look fun.
Oh, Mikey as Shipwreck looks phenomenal, too.
Yeah, I did not see that, though, yeah. Yeah, it looks like 4 of them.
It looks a lot better now. Not blown up. I don't know why. It looked better not blown up.
Really?
To me, it looks clearer. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me.
Wow.
My computer's garbage, so.
That's all right.
I don't know. I mean, we're almost 50 minutes in, and basically got the opening intro, a few things, and I showed off freaking Rocksteady. So I don't know. I might not have to show anything else. I mean, I got a couple of smaller things for later, but yeah. Whoever's going next, man, by all means. I got my opening salvo out of the way.
Okay. Let me see here.
Have a good one, Happy.
Yeah, man. Have a good one. I guess I know I posted up the other day, but I might as well show it. Why not? Since it's on the GI Joe conversation.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's Jody. I mean Candace. I mean Jody. Here. This is a freaking cool figure.
This is Vinnieart, formerly designer McFarlane Toys, comic book creator.
I had her for months. I just have
it right now. You might want to check that one out. City of Venus, Dead City. Awesome piece. Go to Vinnieart.com. It should take you to my link tree. I want to show you this one. So this is the Night Force piece. This is Jody Craig, the shooter, whatever her nickname is. Don't really remember this one as a kid. This is a pretty cool looking piece. I found this one at Walmart. And I don't normally see G.I. Joes anymore.
She's what?
I think she's from like the IDW comics.
Okay, probably. Like Helix too. That's another one that wasn't in the cartoon or anything, but she is, I think, one of my favorite figures. The one who's in yellow and black.
And
oh no, he
my
fell
Walmart,
over.
we don't have the big display in the one that I found this one in. So yeah, it was kind of weird that it just popped up out of nowhere. So I'm going to do a quick review on this one. She looks pretty cool. Though. So here is my Candace Owens G.I. Joe figure. I'm kidding, it's not Candace Owens. But although, I don't know, I kind of see it.
Close enough.
You see
right?
I kind of do.
Anyway, pretty cool looking figure though. I mean, that's not her base though. But yeah, she comes with a gun. She comes with these alternate pieces, so you could change the hairstyle if you want, and that headpiece, which is pretty cool. She does come with this nice big sniper rifle, a knife, which goes in there, and yeah, there's an extra clip piece that ports onto the back, so you could put the gun properly. Yeah, it goes into the trigger, there. But you know, you can put it multiple ways if you want, depending on how you want to display. So you can do it like that too. I like the option, so that was pretty cool. Not too bad. I think the arms might look a little thin on that side, so be careful if you do end up getting this figure. But yeah, not bad. I mean, the articulation's pretty cool, pretty standard. You know, good movements. I think the head range could have been a little bit better. But I'll show you the hair swaps or the head. Here we go. Let me take that off. Here's the other head. Or not the other head, I'm sorry. The hair piece is all connected. But that's pretty cool looking too. And here's the other hair piece. So, again, I like the choices that they give us here. Not too bad. But overall, I do like her design a lot. Very cool looking. I dig it. Woody looks good. Yeah, they did a nice job with it. So the kid is actually for your form. Yeah, if you do happen to find it, you know, well, good luck. Again, this is a slightly older piece now. Again, I don't even know how the hell Walmart had it. Kansas is like, I found Erica's rifle. I'm kidding.
We all know it was explosions from that lapel mic with BB. I mean, never mind. I better shut up before I get myself in trouble. Remember to hit like and subscribe. We're coming at you soon.
So there you go. I did think this figure was awesome. If you do get a chance to pick her up, she's worth it, especially if you want to do custom work and, you know, swap out parts. That's what I love about these G.I. Joes, because you could do that with a whole bunch of different things.
Does she have a boot cut?
She's got to turn by the ankle. Hold on a sec. Yeah. Yeah, she does have a boot cut. It's by the shoe. Yep.
I would swap those out. It looks weird her having like tennis shoes on instead of like boots. It's kind of, I don't know.
It's okay. If you get one, you could do that.
Hey, what's going on, Keely Chow?
Hey, Keely.
I'll paint it up.
Awesome. But yeah, I think it's definitely a great figure.
Yeah, Zoe Saldana for Linus. Yeah, it looks like her too. Exactly.
Yeah, that's like a mix, if you ask me. It's like a pretty good mix of the two of them.
Yeah.
But definitely not bad. The G.I. Joes are usually crushing it. Let me see here.
So what was that one called? Jody Conspiracy Theory Foster?
Yeah, close enough.
What
do you have another really cool one? I filmed this one a couple of weeks ago. It's been sitting in here, but it's kind of long. So if you guys are down for that one, I can just play that.
Yeah, I hear you, Soul Assassin. There's some people that got it, but most people couldn't. I mean, once again, that's Hasbro undercutting everybody that did it with G.I. Joe with that figure. Yeah. They did it with the Starscream figure, and a lot of people are pissed off about that shit. Yeah. And instead of going back to the freaking drawing board and to the factory and say, hey, we need to print more of these, let's get them cranked out of the factory, they're just sitting there with their thumbs up their asses like usual.
Is it the Shattered Glass one as well that they went short on?
I don't know. That one just got dropped. Right. So I'm talking about the what was Studio Series 86, which is now More Than Meets the Eye, the More Than Meets the Eye movie one. Yeah, that's the one they undercut everybody on with the new Seeker mold.
Yeah.
To the point that Target had to cancel pre-orders.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, they can't help themselves. These companies, I don't know what the hell they're thinking, why they're treating the fans like they are. It's bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. Hold on. Let me open this up.
Apparently they don't like money.
Yeah, apparently not.
I had a pretty good segue, but it's over.
Oh, sorry. Well, this one we're going to be pivoting into something else now. It's Tomb Raider, so we went into games. So here's
you got it already?
I got what?
Well, you said Tomb Raider.
No. I said because it was video games. But yeah, now we're pivoting into the God of War. So I basically did kind of like 3 reviews for you guys all in one shot here to see which is the best God of War figure.
This is Vinnieart, formerly designer of McFarlane Toys, and today we're going to see which is the very best God of War Kratos figure. So these are the 3 that I have. It took a minute to dig out 2 of them, and yes, I did just purchase this one. Got them for a discount over on GameStop with my points. So we're going to crack these things open. We're going to see which one is the best one. Again, this one is the NECA one. This is the Spin Master one. And back here is McFarlane's. And let's take a quick look at the back of the boxes. This was probably my favorite box, to be quite honest, because it's smaller. He's the biggest, I think, out of all of them, but he's in the smallest packaging, which is kind of fun. And he does have his shield back there and everything, too. So this is the Spin Master one. Artwork on the side. Back, pretty clean for what it is. Here's everything he comes with. And this company did make an Atreus as well. I do not have that.
You can find that cheap a lot of
places. But here's a McFarlane one. This is the biggest packaging, and the packaging is pretty useless on this. I think they go that big so they could try to charge a higher fee and make it look like it's a more of a special edition, limited edition, blah blah blah. I think it's all just hot air, and I know because I worked for this company. So yes, I was a formerly designer, as I said before. But anyway, we're gonna open that up. Before we do get into it, I just want to tell you guys I do have a couple of projects out there.
What's that, Shifty?
If you,
which one looks like Batista?
None of them.
The most.
Yeah. Once again, Padre come up with the most important question of the night.
If you want to sign copy, it's a fantastic story. If you guys haven't seen it yet,
only the Batista looking one that you can.
Yeah. He comes with a dress and pearls.
Yes.
Here's the Spin Master Kratos out of the package. And boy, he looks a lot smaller than I remembered.
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll get into it though. But I think the details are pretty nice on him. He does look really good for the size. I can't really complain. Oh, and if you are watching, yes, I left the piece of rubbery plastic on here. I don't know if you can see it with the light shining. Just to make sure that this stays in place. There's a piece there. But yeah, nothing else comes off of him. Yeah, it's all right. He does come with a shield that's kind of warped. I'm not gonna lie, it's how they put in the packaging. But it's not bad.
what it is. You can see a little bit translucent. A little bit when you put the light behind it. It does come with the arm part that swaps off. So
Pros
people
you're
who play
looking
the
for.
game, they know that this extends, like it opens and closes as you're fighting. So that's what it looks like without. It's just a plug-in, and then you could swap in the shield on there, and he could charge and not get hurt, whatever. I do like some of the movement on this guy from what I remembered. He did a pretty solid job, although he should have came with the base. Something to note is that, yeah, they put the pinholes in the front of the foot. I've never seen that done before. Yeah, this is one of the few companies I've seen that does that. But I do like that he could get both hands on the axe. This axe was a little bit warped.
Did someone say,
boy? Package. Not too bad, though. Like I said, the details are all there. He could have used a little more paint, that's for sure. I might eventually add to it. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I do like how they have like the full arm piece, because most Kratos figures that I've seen, they don't really go all out like that. That's usually like either what we got out of NECA. And McFarlane, he did something completely different. He gave him no armor whatsoever, not even the chest piece. I've never seen a character that bare before, but when we get to that one, I've never opened this one before, so yeah, make sure you guys can see. I love the range of motion. Sorry, it's a little tight still. There you go. But that's pretty cool. His arm could go all the way back like that, and it could go all the way forward the way that they have this. So you could do a punching motion, go across his body, which is pretty cool. And yes, it does come with 2 fists. I forgot to mention that before. So yeah, he comes with 2 fists, the closed shield, and then the open shield. So not bad. And for anyone who is kind of curious, yes, he does have full articulation on the right side too. There's no hindrance from the pads. These are soft pieces. Let me get the light under there. Yeah, they're soft pieces. And yeah, it goes all the way back, all the way forward. So he could get into the axe throwing poses and all that good stuff that you want. I do love that he has a ball joint down here. I know like a lot of people, when they reviewed him, they wanted it on the upper half too. But you get a lot of motion in here. So the arching and crunching, that's pretty good. Head articulation's awesome too. Yeah, you could get him into like any pose out of the game, which is pretty impressive for this.
Yeah.
It does have single.
I really like this one.
Elbows, but it has the swivel, and he does have the bicep swivel as well. Just depending on how you have that arm though positioned, because the tricep might hit, depending how far back you have it or forward, is going to depend how much more range you get out of the other parts of the arm. But not too bad. His splits are really nice as well. You go all the way out to the side. Yeah, this was really good.
Yeah, articulation is pretty damn solid on this little thing.
He could.
And I'm not that familiar with Spin Master. Like, I don't have any of their stuff other than this.
Yeah, I got the.
But they're not.
Noticeable. Yeah, it's phenomenal. That great figure, just like this one. Great figure. But the Ellie and Joel from Last of Us 1, which I showed off like last month, there's issues that the quality's not on that one. That set.
Gotcha.
Not worth.
I heard Atreus is really good too, but I don't have them. So
like I say, keep check on that Amazon Haul website. That he's up there all the time for like $8 to $10.
Oh wow, that is a damn good price.
That's kind of refreshing to see someone doing it all right. It does have front forward movement and back. He does have rocker, so that's good. But no cut, no boot cut. But even despite that,
I was playing the remaster
poses.
of the third game. I'll probably continue it on Saturday.
Yeah, this was a really solid figure. Apologies that I've never reviewed this before. Really good stuff here. See, and those people would tell, yeah, Vinnie throws out all of his boxes. No, I don't. I keep the ones of certain characters that I really like. But there you go. So let me flip a coin and see which one I'm going to open up next out of these
So
two.
Gap,
Next up is the Necker
it was
one.
$8.
I got to say,
Reyes,
this is
his
probably the best looking one out of all of them, but he probably has the least amount of movement. This is going to be the trade up between these figures, rather. But yeah, the face sculpt is so good. I love how they did the texture.
He looks really good.
Yeah, this one was great.
So you could see like the speckling in there. That obviously he was molding and casted in another color, and then they put the white on top because that's what it's supposed to be. For those who don't know, he's wearing the ashes of his family, because that's a tragic story of the character. If you've never played the original games, again, I'm just reviewing the 2018 version when he went to the Norse mythology.
Yeah, I intend on continuing it, man.
He does come with the
that's
shield,
a lot of fun,
much like the other one. And I believe this was first, but yeah, I do like they painted the inside. So you see that it's all red. Not bad. One of these pieces comes off and then it plugs into his arm. And he does come with a knife that gets ported in the back here. So that's pretty cool. And I believe that's the one that he ends up giving to Atreus, if I remember correctly. It's been a minute. But all three figures, apparently they do not come with Mimir, which sucks. But at least two of them come with the ashes of the wife that you can see here in the pouch. And this one comes with the horn. So this would be earlier on in the game because he uses that horn at a different part before he gets Mimir. So that's pretty cool. Apparently the McFarlane also comes with the bag of ashes. So that's good. So it's all on the belt. Articulation wise, again, he's more limited. He does have the ball joint, which is pretty good. Not bad with that range. No butterflies. He has the shoulder. He's got bicep, double hinge, and ball jointed wrist. So that's pretty good. He has a little bit of a ball joint on this waist, but there's not much movement. He gets out only about that far. He does have double jointed knees, which goes all the way.
Oh, Papa, yeah, we were all pissed by that. Yeah, Mimir, the decapitated head. Yeah, none of the companies put that in there. I don't know if they just wussied out. I don't know what the story is, but if you remember the original games, like he was tearing off God's heads with his bare hands. So it's like everyone knows what this character is, who he is, how violent he is. Just put it in the damn box.
No boot cut, but similar. The ankle, I don't want to go all the way right now, but he does have toe articulation as well. So you can get him in some decent stances, but he's more of your statue-like figure with some posability. Nothing too extreme. So not too bad. So aesthetically speaking, like I said, I think this one's probably the best looking one. Oh yeah, and his axe does look really nice. Although I wish they put more paint application on it. I know in the game, like it upgrades more and more. You can change the pommel, a whole bunch of other stuff, which is pretty cool. Yeah, they did a nice job. Nice job on that.
Somebody asked. They hoped if they made a movie that Jason Momoa would play. A show on Amazon right now.
I just want to show that real quick. And then it ports on. It's only in one specific direction. So you got to make sure you got it lined up correctly. But there you go. And spoiler alert, I do have the really big version of this guy too. I have the 18-inch one. I got it when it came out in Best Buy of all places. So yeah, it was the only time I've seen an 18-inch figure there. And again, Kratos is one of my favorite characters, so I definitely snatched that up.
But if it's 18-inch, can you F it?
I would highly recommend it. If you don't know how hard he is now to get, you'd have to check eBay or somewhere else. Okay, so here is the McFarlane one out of the box.
He looks like trash.
He kind of feels like a mix between, it's like a cross between those two, like literally, not just in height. So it is interesting. I don't like that he's missing the chest piece, because that is whatever iteration you get of the character from that game, he's always wearing that piece around his chest. Yeah. I don't know why you would leave that out. Same with the wrappings on his arms. Don't know why they left that out either, but we'll get into that when I show more of the details. I am waiting for one of my other lights to charge. So, sorry if the lighting isn't the best at the moment. But yeah, he does come with a closed fist for each hand and an open gripping one for each. And then he just comes with this little item here.
I wasn't aware that you shopped on Temu.
Magic Gates or something. I forget it. But you could either clip on the front there or on the back here, which they left the horn out and no Mimir head. So I don't know what they were going for here. This kind of makes almost no sense that he's this bare and this stripped down. The one thing I will say is, yeah, the burn marks from the chains, the Athena blades or the Chaos blades, when it wraps around his forearms in the original games, it's cool that you could still see the scarring from that. Fine, I'll give you kudos on that. But then you should have at least added gauntlets on there, you know, much like the other ones, or wrappings, something that you could remove so you could see it if you wanted to do something like that. The other glaring issue is his skin color. I think this is totally wrong. So if we zoom up a little bit here, there's the ashes that are all over him. He was called the Ghost of Sparta. And over here, he just looks like, it's like a creamy color. That's inaccurate. Yes, this guy, he has a little bit of, again, it's in between those two color-wise, but this one is closer to the game than, I don't know what McFarlane was doing. This is totally inaccurate. So I don't know. It's weird. I don't know who's making these calls over there, but there's a lot of silly mistakes because they don't really care about the product. It's cool we got the license, it's the brand, so that's what's going to sell. Wrong. You need to get things more accurate. Like I would probably add paint on this guy. I do like that his scar is there from on his chest. It goes all the way through to his back from when he was stabbed. I think it was Zeus who did it. Can't remember fully. Again, it's been a while since I played the original games. But aesthetically, he does still look pretty cool. But like I said, it's inaccurate in so many regards. Don't know what they were thinking. Articulation is pretty decent on him as well. He's got all the way that they do the shoulders. It's not a true butterfly, but it's like a cup action, which is okay. I don't mind it so much, but I think things could have been improved upon. The build and the sculpt is really nice. Head's okay, although he definitely needs the screaming face. Apparently, they locked that behind $60 to $70 elite figure with all the armor, which was a really scummy thing to do to people. He could have at least came with both heads, but nope, they left that out and screwed over fans and try to charge you on bigger packaging, which is really stupid. Other detail-wise, it's like the belts and stuff, pretty neat. Not as good as the NECA one. The NECA one, forget about that skirt piece. Looks incredible what they did. I'm trying to look. This looks bigger than that one. That is so weird. I will say the NECA one, it feels like his head's a little big for his body. It should be looking a little smaller like these two on this side. So here are the three of them together. And it's interesting. I think probably the most fun to play around with would probably be the Spin Master one. That's probably the coolest looking one in regards to sculpt and paint. Like I said, the McFarlane one is somewhere in the middle. Yeah, it's weird. It's very weird. His articulation is like standard, which you would get out of any McFarlane figure. You could get some decent posability for sure, but I'm upset that this does not have like his proper gear and stuff. At least the wrappings are on his arms or something. Like I said, they could have been removable. The whole harness part, that chest part that goes over the shoulder, why is he missing that?
Looks like a generic Viking.
He always has this, at least from the beginning, even when he doesn't have the wraps or I don't know. There's different looks that he has, but he's never been super bare-chested like that. Not since the original 3 games. I don't know what they were thinking. Kind of like that this one has black pants, even though both of these, I guess to be more accurate, it was more of a dark green kind of kind of color. I think the paint and the wrappings are better on those legs. This is a tough call. You know, if he was bigger, I think I would have easily went with this one. The thing is, his scaling is so bad. Same with Kratos here. So here, I'll show you next to a McFarlane DC figure. Why is Kratos so small? He should have been at least the size of the Neko one. Why is this one so tiny? Again, he wasn't just like a regular little looking.
Are you joking? The Joker is like 7'5", guy.
It's very, very weird. By the way, this was an early gift from my friend Adam. I'll do a full breakdown on him when I get a chance. But yes, yeah, this one's tricky. I mean, I do have a Bane here. And you can see, again, look how much bigger Bane is than Kratos. I don't know what they were thinking, and this is the problem. McFarlane doesn't seem to give a shit about these licenses.
That's probably it. Try to save
there's really
pennies.
not that
You got
much
that
thought or
right.
care put into any of it.
You got to pay for pickles.
And there's so many sequels coming, spin-offs, all that. You'd think you want the character to be the most accurate and the coolest one. That way people run out and buy them. You make the one that has all the armor, drop behind a $60 to $70 paywall. What for? Why are you going that high on these things? You know, and you stripped this one down as much as you could, and you still tacked on a really big price. So even this one, I believe when he came out, he was only about $24, somewhere around there. He was not that expensive. Why is this thing 35 plus? You know, I'm happy I got my discount and stuff on him, but I still think he was too much money, especially that you stripped him down that much. He only has a change of hands and this little item and the axe, which I don't know if the axe is actually just a remold of the Neko one. It actually might be. It's very possible. Which, if that is the case, that's extra scummy. Because this one is done way better. This almost looks like a bootleg or a knockoff that you'd get from online of like a Marvel figure. Same deal. Like it's just a little bit smaller than the actual official one. That's what this feels like.
Yeah, to be clear, this one was not 70. It's the armored one, the one that he has the red armor with all the other shit. Which again, way too pricey. This guy was like $34.99, but I got him on the discount, so I got him somewhere like 27-ish.
That's what I'm saying. Timu of War.
Right, Timu of War.
What's going on, Katie?
How we doing?
So I don't know what games they're playing, but I don't know. Like I said, looks-wise, I'm definitely giving it to NECA. For fun and posability, I'm definitely giving it to Spin Master. I guess the bottom of the list would have to be the McFarlane one. Although still kind of nice, it feels more solid. The NECA ones we know are kind of notorious for certain things breaking, but he's actually been really good. I haven't gone too crazy with posing on him since it is kind of limited, since he doesn't have butterfly joints, and the ab section is what it is because of all the gear that he has on there around the waist. But yeah, I don't know. NECA might win overall, but like I said, for posability and stuff, I'd probably give it a Spin Master. And I do like that his aesthetic is a little bit different than the other two. The problem is he is small, so that's up to you guys. He's maybe the size of a Marvel Legend, and not a very big Marvel Legend. So there you go. For anyone who's trying to figure it out or what you want, gun to the head, maybe we give it to NECA all the way. I do have the 18-inch one. It's packed away. That thing is a beast. It looks incredible. But yeah, at least we get the shield with this one. We do get the awesome axe. We get the knife that you could take in and put in and out of the sheath. But yeah, so there you go. I hope you guys dig the review. And while going through one of my toy bins, I found the axe I designed for the Blood Axe Spawn. And I did add extra paint on that a long time ago.
Nice.
But that kind of works with this Kratos. Makes him look a little bit better. So yeah, if you want to see some poses with that, maybe I'll do it for a short. But yeah, there you go, everybody. Hope you liked the review. Remember to hit like and subscribe and check out my books.
over on Amazon and on Kickstarter. Go to Vinnieart.com. It'll take you right to all the stuff you need to be. Thank you again, everybody.
He looks like trash. I'm sorry.
Yeah, in person, I think it looks a lot better. The lights weren't that great, but yeah, out of all three of them, McFarlane's is the worst, hands down. It's the worst. I'm gonna be doing custom work on them, and keep an eye out for a short later this week because I found the Chaos Blades for my NECA figures because I have the original God of War figures from the first 3 games, and I also found the Sword of Olympus, which is massive. I forgot how big that thing was. So yeah, I'll probably end up doing a couple of shorts where you could see the weapons in their hands. But yeah, and I swapped I put my axe that I designed for the Spawn in his right hand. It balances it out a lot better, and it looks really, really good. The way I have it posed on my shelf. So there you go. There's the who's the best Kratos figure. So there you go.
NECA's the best.
Yeah, NECA looks the best. Spin Master has the best articulation out of the 3 of them.
Yeah, I can see that. Thankfully, they didn't go crazy like they did with the Ellie figure, where she has the ball joint and the hinge in the same chest piece. It's weird.
Oh, that sounds weird.
Yeah, it is. It makes her look pregnant if you pose her the right way.
Oh, you make a Juno figure?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
All right, what are we showing next to you guys?
Well, I got a bunch of stuff, so I need to spread some stuff out. So we can just pull these pictures up. First, I need to mention, somebody asked that they wanted us to tell them when Powdered Toast Man goes up for pre-order. It's on pre-order now, Big Bad Toy Store for $42.99. So yeah, run over to Big Bad Toy Store. It's from NECA. He looks cool. Yeah, this is the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive from last year. This is now popping up in California area Ross's. I don't know how far they're going to make it across the United States, but if you're in Cali, check your Ross's. I know somebody that found that. This is his picture. Thanks to Vile Mike. I don't know if he actually bought it, but he should have.
How much was it? Do we know?
I don't know. He did not say, but I would think this was probably at least 30. I would think. No.
Do we know what it was going for when it came out?
No, I think maybe about 60 or 70, probably.
I think it was closer to 80, honestly.
Wow.
So I remember seeing it on eBay for 50, so a while back.
Okay.
It's probably about 30 or less, maybe. Hopefully about 20. But I don't think it's going to make it all the way across the United States. I don't think they have that.
I don't know, man. The day you showed it in the group, I was like, I was just at Ross. That's a lie. That's a lie. Liar.
Yeah, that's the trade-off to living in Cali. It's a horrible state, but you get good deals at Ross.
Yeah. But they're gonna fall off to the ocean one day, so it's all right.
Yeah. Okay, this next one. Somebody got the new.
Real quick. So I looked it up. On average cost is $85 usually for that. Was once a man figure.
Wow.
Holy shit. When I was gonna get it for Slasher, I was watching it on eBay and it was 50.
Oh man.
Just saying. That's the only reason I know, because that was one of the things I was gonna get him, and then it's
Was that an auction?
No, that was the buy it now.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Oh, somebody might have got a
Yeah.
Because
they had a
remember I got in that Gremlins Greta, and
Yeah.
she was going for something like $60 at San Diego Comic-Con as an exclusive in her wedding dress.
Mm-hmm.
And I wound up getting it for $35 to $37 because there was a little bit of damage to the box, and the damage was actually minimum. But you know how anal with some of these like hardcore collectors are, like, oh my god, there's like the smallest scratch on the cover of this box, and it lowers it by $30.
Yeah, because those collectors, they're gonna put it in the clamshell and get it graded by CGC.
They're gonna put it in their own flame.
You may laugh at my video coming up because I get that way a little bit, but
Yeah. Well, RR had an important message, and he says, buy some of Vinnie's original artwork on Whatnot to get your toes nibbled off. I agree.
Yeah.
We're going to have more tomorrow, by the way. So, yes, tune in, everybody. 9:20.
Okay, this other picture. This is the new Batman that I'm going back and forth on if I want to get it or not. I still think he looks fucking weird. But look, it would look a lot better if they would put the right gray on his body. That's the correct gray on Batgirl there. Why don't they have Batman's correct gray on his body?
They went too light.
Well, no, they recycled the fucking what is it? The Nightfall body again. They didn't. And look at the cape. If he would have the exact gray and that cape with the black on the underside of the cape, it would be perfect. Well, if you would correct the neck peg size too, that would be a perfect figure. I like the head. I think because it matches Batgirl. It's got the shading and everything.
You know what's wrong with it? And the extra one you probably didn't even notice. The neck is too damn skinny. Because look how big his head looks next to that.
Right.
That's my complaint. Totally.
Yep.
Yeah.
We see people online. They put the shorter neck peg, and it actually looks pretty good on the body with the shorter neck peg. And McFarlane he's notorious for that because then he has the really short ones on the females, and it looks like they got stumpy little necks. When they correct it and they swap them, that's like, oh, the figure actually looks way better.
Actually, that Supergirl that I modded, the first appearance Supergirl, she desperately needs a smaller neck peg because the one they got in there, she's got a giraffe neck. I got to fix that. It's too long.
Swap it with Wonder Woman or Poison Ivy. And there you go.
Okay.
And you fix both figures.
Nice.
That's what the problem is with this shit, you know?
Well, it's kind of like that Batgirl. Yeah, I mean, is nobody want to talk about the freaking goth extension boots that she's got on? That's just
right.
Yeah, it's because they reused the original mold from the original Batgirl figure he released like 7 years ago. And it's crazy. I have this Batgirl. It's awesome, but the legs are too long. And that's one of the main reasons. That whole the shins are too long and the thighs are too long. Take a little bit out of both, and then you got a better proportioned figure. Because everything else is great. The upper half's great. The abdomen rotation, the head.
The head, probably top 3 of all the McFarlanes he's ever did. That is a perfect head right there. It's got the shading on it. It looks right out of the comic books. It's got the nice hair on it. It doesn't move worth a shit though because of the hair, but it's beautiful. Yeah.
I got to move a little bit. The head, it ain't that bad.
Uh-huh.
There are other ones that are way worse where the hair is completely blocking movement, but they do look good together. But yeah, that's the problem. What we got because again, QC issues, and that these people really don't like the properties that they're working on. Because if you have people who actually gave a shit and not just outsourcing to China, because that's what he keeps doing. Stop outsourcing everything to China. Get things right and get people in the office who actually know about these characters. Because it seems like they don't know their asses from their elbows when it comes to most of them.
I gotta say, the Chinese manufacturers are better than the Vietnam manufacturers, and that hurts my soul because my aunt's Vietnamese. But you're going to see some issues with some Vietnam-made figures here in this video. I just threw up in the chat. I got problems with my crush. He has a crack problem.
Well, you're the one that bought him.
I like the figure. I just he's got issues.
1 second.
You may want to play it on 1.5, maybe.
Maybe if they were all made in America, we would have no problems.
I'm just going to play
that video. You know what? One of the biggest problems it is with collecting action figures is being too judgmental about the figure you're getting and trying to pick the most perfect one you can, especially if there's a lot of them on hand. I know that a lot of people. A lot of associates, I should say, out at GameStop, they probably look at me funny when I'm holding up my McFarlanes and trying to pick out which one looks the best and which one has the paint blemishes on it. And they're like, "What is that boy doing?" And I'm just trying to pick the best ones I can get for my money because these things ain't cheap, right? Well, when you get some sent through the mail to you, it's a crapshoot because you don't know which ones they're going to send you. You don't know what they're going to look like till they get in your hands. But I've had a pretty good track record of getting some good figures through the mail. Not too many problems to deal with, especially this figure here. At least I thought. He only got 2 little paint blemishes on him. He looks pretty cool, I thought, and I set him aside. And then the day I was going to put him in my closet, I spotted something there on his neck. Man, my crush has a crack problem. He's got a crack on his neck there because it looks like the glue has deteriorated, or they just didn't manufacture him properly, the chest piece there. So I was like, man, that really sucks. So I pulled him out the package and twisted the head and the arm, and it separated further. And I was like, man, that's pretty concerning. He's got almost perfect paint job on him, but he's got crack. So I was going to take him back to the Target, but unfortunately, in the 2 months that he's been out, they've never got him in. They never got him in the store in my local town, my locality, if you will. So I never could exchange them. And I was checking the website, and I went out there 4 or 5 times. They just never got him in. So I was like, I'll just order 2 more. Hopefully, they'll be better quality, and they won't have the crack issue. Well, this sucker has a crack on both sides of his neck, and this one has it on the same side. This one is probably the best of the 3, but these 2 have more paint issues than the one I got. So I might as well keep the one I got because, it's an ordeal. I'm telling you what, both of these, they have major paint issues on the upper strap. Both of them, same spots, and both have overspray on the teeth where it looks like they have those fake vampire teeth all over the mouth, like in that Christmas Story movie.
If it's that big of a problem, I would just take the shit back
and just keep this one until I can find another one.
Bag of rainbow
hey, what's going on? Is Shifty back with another video?
Man. I mean, don't accept shit that you don't need it that bad.
Dude, it was like that cliff jumper, dude. I had the guinea pig cliff jumper. I loved the Fall for Cybertron games. Love that shit. Love the way cliff jumper looked in it. That figure was atrociously bad to the point where you couldn't even transform it without it freaking falling apart. You know what I did with that? I couldn't find it again. I wasn't going to bother. That shit went right back to the store. I gave a big giant FU in the video to freaking Hasbro. And yeah, screw that shit. Never look for it again. I'm telling you, dude, I will not accept something just because it's the only one I can find. If that shit's broke and there's quality control, they can absolutely eat a dick and it go right back. And then I'll call Hasbro and tell them where they can go with their bullshit.
Especially with 3 of them, Tommy. He bought 3 of them and they're all fucked up.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah. Well, this
all money back on all of them. I would have told him to eat.
I don't know. I think he looks really cool though, but it's just the crack. Now I was talking to Vinnie about
say no to crack.
Well, we were discussing backstage one night about learning how to get some of that that plaster stuff and start working with that with our figures and figure out how to use that and then paint over it. Like that would be an easy fix if I learned how to do that. Because it's the same as like I wanted to do. I wanted to get that big $50 Hulk statue, but you can see the crack around his head where they attached it. If you get some of that, that epoxy or whatever, and fill it in, know how to work it, and you can paint over it, it's fixed. So I got 3 of those figures for a huge discount, and the price even dropped like twice over the last week, and I called and got price matches. So not on that figure, but the other 2 figures. So it all works in together. So I did get a good deal on it, and he looks cool enough from the paint aspect. It's just that one crack in the neck. I'll just have to fix. If I can't find one in the wild, they'll still probably carry them for at least another month. Hopefully, my local Target will get some in. I've never seen them there though. They got some about 30 miles down the road, but I'm not driving there for a crush figure.
Yeah, it sucks when these companies do that, man. Like they don't care about the fans enough, and just everything is like.
Once again, you're getting to the point though. This is Shifty. It kind of irritates me a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. This is the problem when people buy shit like this, where they know that there's defects. And Hasbro knows there's defects in these motherfuckers. So they don't give a shit. Mattel, they don't give a shit. They don't fucking care. And when people keep buying them and not saying anything, not returning them, and not giving a big giant FU, guess what? They're going to keep doing shit like this, and they're going to make more fuck ups like that because they're like, well, if they don't give a shit, why should we? And that's why, like me, nope. If it's that bad right off, it's going right fucking back, and they can get a big giant FU.
That Hacksaw Jim Duggan figure had a lot of itch. Well, I got it in the mail. He looked okay. It's just that the hair was improperly glued on it, so I had to take that back. And I found a decent one. I had no trouble with that. But this one, yeah, 3 of them all screwed up. I don't know. But El Matador and Bull Nakano, they're fine. They're perfect. All the ones I'm looking at on the shelves that I was considering buying, they look fine. That I did have to replace that Coco Beware. I took it back and I found one that was at Walmart. But the problem with that one is somebody that was putting the figure in the box, they put it in the wrong way, and Frankie broke his tail. The bird broke his tail, so that was just a human error there. But yeah, there's issues in some of these figures.
You think that humans packed it? That's so adorable.
What?
It's all machines that pack them, bro.
Oh, okay.
That's right. That's right. Our pig rage against the machine. That's me.
Damn right.
Well,
but wait a minute. Y'all missed
it.
Shifty said he was going to put him in the closet. So your crush is on crack and a homosexual.
Sounds like a lot of wrestlers.
Well, yeah. But I'll turn it over to somebody else. I have a quick unboxing in a little bit, and I do have the latest supposed final leak of the DC McFarlane figures, and there's some big changes. Looks like we're not getting some figures we thought we were. Some good
big
ones.
Surprise.
Right.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like some ones we wanted.
I saw it when they said it about the Hush line, when they canceled the Hush line, and then they started releasing like 2 of the figures and his random drops. I'm like, yeah, so other shit's gonna be canceled, and it sucks because I know we all wanted a certain one, and it looks like she ain't getting made.
Hey, I got my 66, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, next.
Well, do your boxing.
I'll do my boxing. Well, I thought somebody else could go right now. I got to set my camera up first. So
hold on, I see Adam's got something down here too.
Yeah, because I got my boxing ready, so that's
there
why
you
I was
go.
like, yeah. I had unboxed. Well, I was just trying to give you so you could be done. But yeah, go ahead and get set up. But yeah, here's mine's just pictures because I was smart enough to take pictures ahead of time. So we had something that I opened up, but it's not in order. So we're gonna go from here to look at that. Two-Face. We got some Two-Faces going on.
It's a lot of Two-Face.
It's a whole lot of Two-Face happening right at once. And then we've got, the King Batman that kills all, because you have to have that somewhere. And I thought it looked pretty good there with the cloth Dark Knight backing there.
Yeah.
And then here we go with Jokerized Green Lantern John Stewart. So, I think that looks pretty well for Mattel. And then, sorry, it's jumping on me. Of course, we have the Cesar Romero style with the Jack Nicholson 3-pack, which I thought with the Jokerized Superman with the bang.
Yeah, those look good together. Those two.
Yeah, I thought it worked out pretty good. And then, you got the Flash running, which Vinnie, you got a video on that, to make you laugh, and it worked. Mm-hmm. There we are with Jim Gordon, of course, in the center with all of them after I moved the Two-Face, so that we have the original Build-A-Bane figures. And then, yes, we do have the Jokerized, though you can't really see him so well, Dark Knight as well. But we do have at least Jim Gordon up there. I did get him. That was cool.
Yeah.
And see, like I said, everything's up. There is the Mattel line, all Jokerized, mixed in with the McFarlane line. Sweet. So yeah, that's there it is with the lights, give you the coloring a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
So Superman's over there flying. They're all Jokerized because oddly enough, they come with faces that clip on, not removable heads. So the face just goes over the pre-existing face. So I thought that was actually kind of cool because you don't got to worry about plopping off a head.
So they're wearing them all like a mask.
Yes, they are. It's like they actually got gas, buddy.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So I was like, okay, that works. And then there we've got Catwoman, although it's a little dark, next to the '89 Batman.
Oh yeah.
So and then we've got the Flashes running because again, it's pretty funny to throw those together. And then more, just an overhead view of everybody hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't Superman look so happy being chained and Jokerized? I mean, look at him. He's smiling. He's got just a shit-eating grin on his face. He's happy as a clam.
I never saw that one anywhere. I could not find that guy.
Got him online both times, buddy.
Nice.
Of course, the Dark Father hanging out on top of Superman that's Jokerized. I thought that was rather fitting.
Mm-hmm.
Got some lovely Vinnieart tied in there, which just wait, Vinnie. There's more of you to come. Giggity.
Damn right.
And again, we're going to have dark and not dark. So, that way it kind of gives you a little bit of, shows off your beautiful line work, along with the McFarlanes and the Mattel line. And I didn't check these before doing the photos. I just threw them on here because it took 2 days to upload everything. But hey, it was worth it. There we go. There's all the colors.
Dude, yeah, that setup's great.
I am surrounded.
That's the one thing I will say with how big he does the boxes. At least the blue really makes all those characters stand out.
It does. It really helps. And then here we go with a little bit less lighting, just because, again, just to give everybody an idea of the collection and how huge. That's right, it's huge.
Yeah.
I'm surrounded. Huge. It's so huge. You got to have the 66 Jokerized mobile on a couple shots. I got to squeeze it in a little bit here and there, a little everywhere. And they're just so happy to be here today on the show. Look at them. And I thought Robin sitting Jokerized next to the Joker from Mattel was a pretty good place to put him, just kind of hanging there. And then move the other Robin that's Jokerized back to the back. Like I said, I've been kind of changing stuff around a little bit, just to get it just perfect for this show. And then here you go. Here's what I'm looking at right now as I'm on the computer. That's quite a few McFarlanes, don't you think?
Oh yeah.
They're just hanging out. They got nothing better to do. There's Batman coming down to kick Man Bat in the head. And, like I said, it's just a little bit of crazy in the office, but we'll get to the Superman. They'll be coming up. There we go. See, there's what I was telling you, Vinny. I think that jawline on the center one, that's the McFarlane 2-pack I got for the Dark Knight. I liked that head better on that body with that jawline holding the Batman head from the Bane Batman 2-pack. The body to the left with the Christopher Reeves head is the one Tommy got me, which is the Hush Superman. And the middle one is the Hush Superman head on it. And then, of course, the third one is that Build-A-Figure line that had the long hair, and I couldn't stand it. So,
I hate the long hair as well. The long hair sucks on Superman.
For the Build-A-Dark side. And I was like, no, I don't like that face. The all red one's fine, but like the other one, I was like, no. And, of course, that is why Zod, that Slasher got me, is holding the long hair version because I just could not stand that hair on the body. Like I said, it's fine on the red one. Here's a lighted up picture of it because, again, you got the whitewash on the figure, which isn't bad. The cape does not have the Superman emblem on it, but it is a wired cape. So that was kind of cool.
Okay.
But, and then, of course, up to the left, you've got him in the red. So, like I said, there you go. There he is in the all red. I was fine with the long hair and the all red. Plus, how are you going to change the head? So it kind of works out with the Batman with the maroon and all of that. Again, to each their own. There's Man Bat. You get a good shot of Man Bat there, hanging out for Batman to kick in the head with a wired cape. So, again, that line, I got the red figures for $15 each. That was a steal on eBay. And there we go. Look at that. There's a little bit of Vinnieart mixed in there. Can you see it?
Where?
Hey, what's going on, Pop Culture Mechanic, man? What's up, man?
Hey. And then here we go again with them flying up above you so you can see what's going on. A little bit of a different angle. that crappy. That was a Mattel Superman, I think, the black and silver one, wasn't it, Vinny? The wannabe Henry Cavill one.
I think it was.
Yeah, so I think that's the Mattel one. But yeah, that's the one that Zod's got kneeling before him, as should be, with Damian Wayne, of course, and Bruce's father from the Flashpoint cartoon or animated movie, if you will. Look at the leg difference in that. I didn't realize it till I just looked to the left, but look at them little itty bitty Hush legs versus the return legs. That's hilarious. That's good stuff. And look, right there. There's the Vinnieart again. Look on the middle shelf, Vinny. Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see the business card?
Oh, the business card. Oh my God!
Yeah,
I need a magnifying glass.
I know. I didn't zoom in, but you're always peppered in and hidden a little bit, in all of my.
I appreciate the support, brother.
I appreciate the lovely artwork on top of it. We've got a little bit of a mixture of everything. We got all the veins hanging out with the poo-poo clay face. There we go. Is that a little bit better? Can you see it without the magnifying glass now? Look at that. We got Star Wars with Star Wars, buddy. Through the woods.
Nice.
I got to figure if I'm going to show my stuff off, I got to pimp my buddy out, a little bit for all his artwork. And
do it right.
Yeah, exactly. And here's kind of more of the shot we've got, of course, Scarecrow with the Jokerized Scarecrow, and then, of course, the Dark Knight that is Jokerized. But here we go again with mainly just showing off the top three because I think that's a hell of a setup the way it turned out with those guys.
Mm-hmm.
Looked pretty, I had it in my brain and it worked out. Decided we're going to go red. Joker's loving it as it's all red. Superman's got no power because it's all red. Just because. Then we go green. Like I said, just a couple different. It's kind of amazing when you go from the different colored lights. Don't worry, I only did these ones, these two colors. We only went red and green. But
it's super cool.
Yeah, it's just the way it goes. It's one of the things I get to enjoy. Again, showing these off with you guys with the different colors. Even the Banes, they're hanging out and partying. Disco lights. Your cards glowing really nice. There we've got Robin with the gun that I painted. So now it's nice and silver since we're black and white. So that's that chrome, the auto pen chrome brush.
Yeah,
so
Robin with the gun while Batman's doing his Batusi.
That's right. Yeah. He's doing the Batusi. He doesn't know what else to do. He's about to shit himself. He's like, no, Robin, don't do that.
Oh, my God.
But yeah. And we've got the Jokers in the background, again, laughing because Robin's got a gun. A couple different aerial shots. There we go. Now we're getting to the rest of to the right of me. This is the new setup as of for right now with all of the Deadpool, Wolverine stuff that I've gotten. There is a new figure that is sitting next to the Captain America and next to Colossus, but we'll get to that. It'll zoom in. There's another shot of it with, again, going out the window. I am running out of room. Like, I thought I was running out of room before.
Yeah.
And I am really running out of room. I don't even got window now.
Jesus.
Hey, look at that. It's a Spidey. Surrounded by caps. Which Vinny sent me that for my birthday next week. There he is. There's an up-close and person. I wanted to get the overshot before I zoomed into this one. But yeah, so there we go. I mean, I think it works. You got Spidey again, surrounded by some Captain Americas and then Venom, There we have the Savage Silver Surfer next to Colossus, who's throwing Kitty, and it's all good. It's all good. Of course, we got the Punisher Patrol going on.
And those are great too. I like those Age of Apocalypse ones. Those are beautiful.
Yeah, it's all Tommy's fault. He had to send me the Cyclops one, and I had already had the Magneto one because that was the only one I was going to buy. No, Tommy had to send me, and then I had to get the rest of them so I could build the Colossus that freaking big.
Well, you know what? I told a couple of you guys that like early on, like, are you sure you don't want me to get you more? Get more? I see this, I see that. I even asked Captain Vincenzo over there about the freaking Kitty Pryde one, Shadow Cat, and he was like, no, that's fine. But Vinny's a whole, but I don't need. And then he's like later on, I really want that one. And I was like, yeah, well, too bad, it's freaking gone, Sucky. You missed the boat.
That's not exactly how it happened. It was like,
enough.
It was, do they still have them at Ollie's? And you're like, I'll check. And then you went
as far as I'm concerned, that's the way it happens. So,
yep.
Yeah, I love how you embellished that story, man.
Not at all. Look, we got a little through the woods, or we've got a little bit of City of Venus there, Vinny. Look at that.
But I like it, Captain Vincenzo. I think I'm gonna go with that moniker now.
You can get yours today. I've gotten mine, but yeah, we've got, City of Venus is right there. Look at that. Whoa, blown up even. Look at that. Just so we can show off the figures in the back that you didn't really get to see earlier.
Right.
We got figures from the ceiling. We got the flashes that are running, and that is the Jokerized flash in the front, and the ones two behind them. It's actually kind of funny because the Mattel line is 6.5, where McFarlane's are 7. So there's really not that much of a difference when you do something crazy like I did.
Yeah, because I see everyone's putting those the Kid Mattel ones in their Marvel collections.
Yeah,
they're like perfect height for them.
I got it. I thought you were going to say they were putting them somewhere else. I got so worried.
Oh, geez. I'm not McFarlane. That's the guy with the pickles.
Oh, so that's where Todd stuffs them.
Ah.
Okay. Now we know why those figures looked all kinds of melted.
Yeah. So not only do you have the Joker stuff, but look, we have more of Vinnie's stuff on the very top left. How about that?
Hell yeah, man. You got the standee.
Yes, the standees, and I've got 2 of them. They're facing each other because why would you not do that?
Exactly.
And then since Shifty's got to whip out his figures, I might as well whip out some of mine. So there's the wrestling collection, of course. And we have the Hulk running away from She-Hulk. I'm sorry, that's funny. I don't care who you are. That's funny. See? Get the hell out of here.
Smash.
Standing on the Godfather hat. It doesn't get any funnier than that. And again. Let's see. There we go. Yep.
Good stuff.
Yep. And again, there's a couple of the Batman so that you get kind of the view. There's the Bat boat that you got me, Vinny.
Yep.
Right there.
That was man, when I saw it in stores, I'm like, yeah, I don't think Adam has it, so
nope, I did not. Got the Superman off to the side. We've got the Legos in the closet, but there's no door, so you don't have to worry about them being homosexual. Comics and a wiener dog, so there you go. A couple more of the figures. There you go. Scott Hall on the corner. There's the whole room from the side. There we go. There's the chair. But yep, Savage. We got Slasher. And that is it. There we go. We're leaving with the Flash running. Boom.
Good stuff, brother.
Hey. Yeah. Cool stuff.
Heck yeah.
Thank you, Vinny.
Yeah, happy birthday, Adam.
That's right.
Motherfucking Adam, you son of a bitch. Happy birthday. Happy birthday for this.
But it won't be till by next week's show. It will be my birthday on the 2nd. So I know. I know you know, but I was just saying so everybody knows. So it's kind of like this is the show before it. So that's why I want.
But you know what? I feel like doing it right now. You son of a bitch.
Exactly.
You're gonna take it, and you're gonna like it.
Exactly. No, I do, Mr. Pig.
I'm trying to figure out the song I was playing. I know that, but I can't remember the name. Well, I don't. What the last one I was playing? If you're thinking of the last one, that was actually "Fade to Black" by Metallica. This one. Yeah, that was "Fade to Black." Yeah, I may or may not know how to play a few songs. Real quick before we do anything else, I know we're getting close to the 2-hour mark. We're getting close to show wrap-up time. I want to play another one for Mr. Peter Cullen. So I think, I'm going to give this one. What was the one that I played? What was the first one I played? Shifty?
It was a compilation that you played.
Oh, did I play the first 2, or did I play One Shall Fall? Or
I think so. I'm not the Transformers guy, dude. I don't.
All right, you know, I'm gonna play the Prime Link one. This is for Peter Cullen. In case anybody missed it, Peter Cullen did pass away, so we're giving a few nods throughout the show for him because awesome guy, incredible character. Like not just Transformers, but everything else. Eeyore to all these other ones like Pirates of Darkwater, like all these other franchises you probably never even knew that he take part on. Just amazing guy, and this one's for Peter.
We are the Guinea Pig Collective. All will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
Autobots, it is good to see you all. Who are you? I am Optimus Prime. Where are my hands? I am Optimus Prime. What makes you think you're better than me? Have hands? Ha ha ha. I also have the Matrix. That's okay, buddy. We are still Prime, till all are one.
Yeah, so there we go for Peter.
Oh, Pigmation. I thought you meant a clip package. I thought, yeah, okay. I got confused. I'm confused.
Did I play 1 or 2 earlier?
I never saw
it. I know I did the Prime versus Prime one, but I couldn't remember if I played the last one or not.
Oh, I don't know about Pigmations. I don't remember you playing Pigmation. You played a clip package of his clips from Transformers.
Oh, like this one?
Dinobots, destroy Devastator!
Megatron must be stopped, no matter the cost.
Those ones. That's what you remember.
Yes. That's what I remember. Yeah.
Awesome. So I wanted to show one other thing first before, you know, like I said, we're getting close. We try to wrap this up under 2.5 hours as best we can. I want to show one other thing real small. This is what's coming soon on my end. So there's some interesting ones here, guys. Some interesting ones. I had to make move some money around, sell a few things, and I have to sell more because, you know, I still want to go up and help Slasher's mom with, you know, stuff and everything. I'm still waiting to hear from somebody else to coordinate, but here's what's going to be coming soon. Some of the stuff that I did manage to pick up.
All right, guys, we've got a really quick coming soon. There's a lot to show off, a lot of stuff that's been building up in the back with a lot of purchases that we were able to kind of grab, which really didn't help our budget out much, but we kind of found a way. We sold some stuff off and everything. So what do we got coming up? We do have Astro Train here. This is one that I've heard a lot of bad things about, so depending on how good or bad the review is going to determine whether or not Astro Train stays in his house or he gets returned. Of course, we also have the one that Vinnieart had sent us with the Studio Series 86, or shall we say Transformers the movie version of Cliff Jumper. And with that as well, we also picked up a Swerve. We got this one at a Walmart, got it on discount because it was already open in the package in the store. So we got a substantial discount on that one. So that was a pretty good pickup for what we got right there. We also managed to get this guy right here. There was a slight break on him. So we got the version 2 of Storm Shadow. We also got this one, a big old freaking $17.99 clearance at Ross. And we got Old Man Raphael from the NECA TMNT line, which, yeah, if you find these ones out in the wild, you better get them now, because as the license is shifting over to Mattel, guess what? There will be no more NECA Turtles. That's going to be a thing of the past, so you want to get them if you can find them now. And then the last thing we did pick up is we picked up an Undertaker figure. Man, the Ministry Taker, I don't know why. He was always my favorite version of The Undertaker. And when I seen that they put this one out for the Superstars line, had to get that one. There was no questions asked. That one was definitely being added to the collection. So there we go. This is all the coming soon on Plastic Junkies.
All right, and I have one more thing I want to show off. Now, I didn't include it in there because, well, I just didn't get around to it. So real quick, I'm going to put this up here, and I'm going to grab something else, and I'm going to show it off really quick with the camera.
Just one more thing.
This is a family show, Tommy. This is a family show.
Go ahead, whip it.
Yeah, but
Grab it and show everyone.
that was an awesome haul. That was
I don't want you in the shot.
no. Hey, listen.
You fatty. But,
That was
we
a great haul.
managed to get Bebop.
Oh wow! Hell yeah!
We also managed to get all Leonardo as
He
Snake
did-
Eyes,
He bought all of them.
and
He pulled the
we
Shifty
got
with the
Flash and Storm Shadow. That's
He
right.
almost
we got
pulled
it.
the full
They
Shifty.
also had Mikey sitting there. They had Cobra Commander, and they had
Oh.
Raph as Roadblock. But at that point, I kind of I was well beyond what I could even reasonably afford, and technically the wife had to help me out.
Well, wait a minute. Doesn't the wife still have 2 kidneys?
I was a little bit spending above my my budget.
Tommy, doesn't the wife still have 2 kidneys?
You
Yeah,
mean
well,
your
yeah.
allowance for the month? Because
Yeah.
you gotta sell a kidney.
Right?
But yeah, you were talking about how cool dude, they all look freaking awesome. Like, I haven't seen a stinker in a bunch, and I'm not that I hated Roadblock. I was just never a huge fan of Roadblock, but even that one looks really cool, the Raph one. But the Mikey as Shipwrecked, that looks phenomenal. The only one I haven't seen in store, I haven't seen the Krang one, and what was the other one? Shit, what was the other one? Krang
I don't know.
and Dial Tone. Donatello.
Yeah.
But Tommy, what do you mean you're not a fan? I tell you what, Roblox's the man.
Yeah, all that stuff. I'm sure he's cool. Right. He wasn't one of my favorite. I mean, there was quite a few Joes that I was like, they're all right, but I didn't really care, just the way it is. Dial Tone, I kind of liked because I had the original figure. So
he's
obviously, if you had those figures as a kid, they're going to resonate with you a little bit more. But dude, man, for the price of those 3 right there, that's the cost of a freaking mid-sized Transformer, just about.
Yeah.
Your Voyager class is 42. Yeah. 1 figure, 3 figures. You tell me where I want, and this is why I get really. I'm getting kind of sad. It's the end of another era with the loss of Playmates, because I'm telling you, I already looked at it. They will be filing bankruptcy. That's what all the reports are saying, that once this license for TMT is gone, they're done. They're gone. It's over.
Wow. I didn't know that, man. Wow. That's fucking crazy.
But that's what I got. So Shifty, I take it you're ready, sir.
Wait. Before him, we got another minute and 20 secones here. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
I want to show something that's coming up this week as well. Because these are pretty.
Yeah. Drag it out just a little bit because I gotta load some stuff.
Since everything involving Anakin Skywalker, for some reason, especially from the Revenge of the Sith.
I don't like his soccer mom hair.
I don't know why. It's everything just sells out. So I guess the character's still, no matter what, still super popular, which is great. Does look awesome, and I really, really enjoyed the other Star Wars ones that I got from them. So yeah, Blockies, they've been killing it. So apparently he's got 2 different portraits. That's pretty neat. So yeah, and I was at the comic shop. I finally got my hands on the Rivals Invisible Woman. So I'll be doing a breakdown of her as well. I've been looking forward to this. I'm going to have to cancel my pre-order that I had on Big Bad, but that's all right. So you've got 2 really cool pickups. And he was only $14.97, and she was retail. So she was like, actually, they gave it to me for a slight discount. Yeah, no, that's awesome, though. 2 fantastic pieces. So we'll open these up and give a full breakdown. So stay tuned. Keep an eye out for those reviews. Remember to hit like and subscribe. We're coming at you soon. Hey, guys.
So here's the thing, too, with the Anakin one. Apparently, everything that is involved with the Revenge of the Sith version, this version of him, good luck finding it. like sold out everywhere. The Black Series figure, was it Gap? I forgot who it was, or no, Soul Assassin. Yeah, we were talking about, I think, last time, and you said, yeah, you might as well get the Blockies one, and I wasn't sure about it either. And then I saw someone did a review, and I didn't even know it was Zap, to be quite honest. And I was like, it does look really good. It looks a lot better than what they did here in this digital render. But I was pretty impressed with it. And then I saw it in Walmart for freaking $14.97. I was like, dude, under $15? Like, are you shitting me? So yeah, I snatched it up. Because online, he's going for like freaking $35. This one. I'm like, it's a model kit. Like, what? I don't understand why are the prices shooting up like that? But he's in demand. Same thing with Invisible Woman. If you can't find her, yeah, the online shit, she's starting at like $30 in most places. Yeah, because even their website, it's $20, and then you go ahead and you try to put the shipping in, it's like you're paying like $32. I'm like, I ain't doing that.
Well, that's why you gotta work the system. You gotta order two and then take one back, and then.
I just went to the comic shop. They gave me a discount, so I got mine for $19.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was happy. Under $20, didn't have to pay for shipping or nothing. So there you go. So those are coming up, I guess, this week. I'll be doing my reviews on them. So yeah. Spoiler alert: I did build the Invisible Woman already, and she is pretty damn awesome. I was pretty impressed with the damn thing. But yeah, nice. Anakin, I haven't touched yet.
Yeah.
Okay, Shifty.
Okay. Make me large.
What am I blowing up here?
Me?
The list?
You're gonna blow up Shifty.
No, me. Blow up me. Me. Not the list.
One second.
Yeah, you heard him. Blow him up.
Blow him up.
Yeah, blow me up.
What? Why can't you blow him up, Vinny?
Tommy, you got to send me a couple of those fancy fireworks you got.
Okay. I just pulled off the plastic, so it is a true unboxing. I just pulled off the plastic.
Oh,
now this is a nice blue case. $30. Usually I got it for $8 after discounts and clearance prices and all that good stuff at GameStop. It's Game of Thrones Frostbite Edition Night King. It's 3,350 pieces. The back is nice. Really nice shot. I really wish this was lenticular though, because it would make him pop out from that background.
You think I was going to spend another 3 cents for packaging? Get out of here.
You can't see the figure or anything. So this is the first time. I haven't even looked at this online, so I don't know what it looks like. Oh, okay. Now how do I open this? Oh, this is all plastic too, so that's a nice case. Oh, he looks kind of neat, I don't know. Yeah, he kind of looks like shit. Hey, the base is cool. It's got the Game of Thrones on the cards. Cool. The ice weapons are cool. He looks all right. I may paint him. I don't know. He just looks kind of bland. I don't get the I don't know. I don't get
what were you expecting.
He looks like a nice queen.
Yeah. Looks just like the ones I got in the window. Like I told you, it's the same plastic, the same coloring. Yeah. If
you know what, go back to that face real quick. Dude, is that just me or does he look melty? Is there any definition to that? Because it doesn't look like it from here.
There is. It doesn't have a good light on him.
Yeah, because I can see the definition in the chest and then like the I don't know what they would call
there's
that.
Dry
like,
brush, yeah. There's a white dry brush on top of like.
Yeah, there's white. He's blue plastic, but he's got like white like dry brushing on him. I think it wouldn't take too much paint. Well, it would. I don't know. I could paint him up easily, probably to make it just paint it black and then go over it with some white. And then the face, I would have to paint the eyes up, but I think I can make him.
You just sound so racist right now. I want to go over him with some light.
His clothes. For $8, this isn't bad.
First he wants to do
for $8. For $8, this isn't bad. I can customize them up. I don't know if I'll go underneath the skirt because, you can't see underneath there. But Yeah, I don't know.
So you were trying to look under the skirt?
I don't. Hey, listen. Just I don't know. Just for the box alone, the plastic box, I think that's cool. I'm glad I didn't pay more than $8, but
Yeah,
he's
for
okay.
$8. Yeah, you can't really complain that much for $8.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's it. That's my big unboxing.
He's a dancing
Let's
queen,
go to the
only
list.
17.
yeah. Let's go to the list.
Okay.
Where's the stop button? Okay. Hold on. Let me turn my camera this way so I can't see. I can't see. Hold on.
Why'd they put Mary Shazam? Isn't it Mary Marvel?
I don't know. I can't see. Okay.
It's the Shazam girl.
Yeah, Mary Marvel. That's what it is. Yep.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. My eyes are bad. I can't see. Val Zod. Don't know who that is. Batman versus Al Ghul. Yes, 2-pack. So, the deluxe. Yeah.
No, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I go ahead. Batman and Robin. Oh, that's Batgirl. Yeah, that's Batgirl. That's Alicia
It's
Silverstone.
Batman and Ra's al Ghul, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but the one that down from that is the Alicia Silverstone Batgirl.
Gotcha.
And Penguin. I don't know what
Batman
this
Returns
is.
movie Penguin. So I got a feeling. I know what it's going to be. It's going to be the Danny DeVito who came with the big rubber ducky. This time it's going to be single carded. The stupid pajama version. Watch.
Yep.
Okay.
What's up, Frankie? If you look at that script, you'll find snowballs.
Batman Returns movie Batman. This is probably where he pulls his mask off. Probably, I would think. Batman from Kryptonite. I have no idea what that is. Halloween Batman. I have no idea what that is.
Oh, the long Halloween. Maybe it's the long. Halloween.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. That would be. But that's basically the same look as
with slightly different colors. The Japanese one, right?
Yeah, that just came out.
Listen, this is classic Todd. We're just going to re-release things with a slightly different paint job.
Okay, then you got 2 unnamed Batmans. Thanks, Leaker. Justice League movie Bruce Wayne. I don't. That's
Ben Affleck.
Affleck. I got him reserved, so I think he may just come with suit. I don't know, but it doesn't really tell. You got the Absolute Lion. Who cares? Oh, I know a lot of people care, but I don't care. The Absolute Lion.
I'm not crazy about any of those designs.
Are these official from McFarlane, or is this just guesses again?
This is another leaked list.
The same.
So it's not official.
Well, it's the same people who leaked the other list that came out, and like 95% of that list came out.
Yeah.
So.
That's why I don't waste time on this shit, because it's all you don't know until you know.
Well, yeah, but most of them, all those figures came out. So Batman from Krypton. Oh, okay, this is a repeat of most of it. Page Punchers. We got Adventure Joker. I don't know what that is. Adventure Batman, Lanterns. I don't know what that is either. Green Lantern stuff. Okay, now down at the bottom, you got Marvel. You got Wolverine and Deadpool. So these may be the first of the Marvel figures, not statues. Marvel figures.
A little hard to hear.
Third one. Okay.
Tommy, if you can tone it down a little bit.
Oh yeah, sure. I got you.
Yeah, louder.
That's not. Well, I can't hear. I'm sorry.
Okay. All these are just NBA stuff, Mortal Kombat stuff, all that stuff. If you're into that, I got a War. We got a Kratos. We got a Zeus. We got a Elite Edition Kratos. Who knows what that is?
So, okay. I'll tell you right now. Then that's the Greek. That's the Greek line. If he's got Zeus in there and he's doing another Kratos, then yeah, he's doing the ones from the original.
Oh yeah.
The original games. Which that you're gonna have to step it up. Then yes, you have to do it right. You can't go cheap like you did on this fucking Ragnarok one.
Oh come on, Vinny. He'll go cheaper so he gets more money for pickles.
Oh no, that's terrible. You were just called an old man.
What's that?
Okay. And okay, here we got
What?
Goddamn kids, turn it down.
You kidding me? Metallica, Soundgarden, all that shit, man. I grew up on all this.
Okay. Down at the bottom down there. It's Clark Kent. This is supposedly that 78 version where he's pulling the shirt open.
Of course, he's gonna make it an elite edition because he's a piece of shit.
But I just don't. I can't picture in my head how it's going to look as a figure because he's pulling his shirt open. What?
Yeah, how are you gonna do
And then we got another DC Elite Batman. Of course, it doesn't tell what that is. There was supposed to be a Val Kilmer Panther suit from Batman Return or Batman Forever, and it's not specifically listed here. Okay, last
one.
Okay, we got Wolverine, Deadpool, and these are the
They say it's 1/10 scale.
Yeah, there's bigger ones, and these must be statues.
They gotta be
Wolverine,
statues.
Deadpool. Yeah, they gotta be statues. I don't think maybe he isn't doing the figures until next year. But you got these Doomsday figures. Well, see, okay. These are Doomsday statues from the movie. Okay, this is the big thing.
Gotcha.
He was rumored to be making the Wesley Shipp figure for the Flash and the Linda Carter figure, and it was on all the leaks leading up to this. But then we heard during the last batch of leaks that they were going to cut stuff left and right because the time frame was getting down to the nitty gritty. So it looks like, unless he does like a great big huge surprise at the end, like here's your Flash, here's your Linda Carter, it looks like we're not going to get it.
Have a good night, Gap.
Have a good night, man.
Night, Gap.
Later, Gap.
That and Val Kilmer, unless Val Kilmer is one of the many Batmans that they didn't really tell what is going on with. But God,
Yeah, you know what? I don't know if you caught this one, Shifty, and I was talking to Vinnie about it yesterday. So they on Big Bad Toy Stores, they actually got a new Doomsday with Mafex. So they got the combo Superman and Doomsday, and let me tell you, leaps and bounds better than anything McFarlane has ever put out. Like holy shit, it looks just tremendous.
Yeah. But that's DC. Yeah, that's the Doomsday DC stuff. He was talking about the Marvel stuff, the Doomsday movie.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought. Yeah, I see Doomsday. I'm thinking of. Okay,
I got you. But those Mafex ones look fucking beautiful. Dude.
Yeah, their biggest problem is they're so damn expensive.
They are.
Even some of the Marvel ones they've done, like the Venoms and all the other things, they're tremendous looking, but they're just so damn expensive. I mean, there's other companies like the one I keep forgetting who they're called, the one that's doing those little miniature Judge Dredd figures. They absolutely look killer, and they're not really overpriced. I mean, granted, they're smaller figures. They're only 4 inch.
It might be Hiya Toys.
I don't remember if I don't think it was Hiya, but it could have been. I really thought it was a different company because I didn't recognize the company at first.
Okay, gotcha. So I know that one. The ones who've been doing the RoboCops that are super small, but they're very articulated. I know that they had a bunch of licenses too. I'm pretty sure Judge Dredd's on there, but it could, like you said, it could be another company too. Not just you mentioned it, it's kind of ringing some bells, but yeah, we'd have to look it up.
I'm going to try to look at it right now.
Okay.
So what we can gather here is, like I said, we're not going to get the stuff supposedly that we're looking forward to. And in a year where they've already released like 20 different Batmans, we've got like another 10 Batmans coming out. It's nuts. Somebody worked the numbers on all the McFarlanes from like 2020 all the way up to now, and they said only like 6% of the line were female characters, and he's released over 300 Batman figures since he got the line. So
wow,
yeah.
That's not surprised, but I mean, anything can change. That's the thing. Like I said the last time you did this, you never know because this is just leaked shit until it's confirmed. I mean, we know because we get the emails what's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
so it's all speculation.
But it's like I'm telling you though, it's been solid. It's been super solid. These lists.
Yeah, they haven't been
one at a time. Fuck, man, you guys are going over each other. I don't remember.
Thank you, Adam.
I don't remember it being that solid because we got the 66. Half the ones you're naming off that they might not do now, we don't know because the year's not up. We're only in August.
Oh, it is Hiya Toys.
It is okay.
Yeah, because I got them saved to my wish list. So sorry.
Gotcha.
Go ahead.
You know, they do. They
but
do.
Adam, the old list, I went back and I went and checked off all the ones that had came out, and it was almost near, exact. The only ones that hadn't been checked off are the ones that are on this list that's supposed to be coming out here soon.
Still haven't seen the 2-pack with the car with 66, all three of them together. That's what I mean. There's a lot of stuff. We just got the 66 Batman and Robin that's launching in September.
But the last leaks, they said they were cutting stuff because they were running so close to the due date of when they have to.
In fact, for those who don't know as well, certain Walmarts, they're not carrying any more of the McFarlane shit. Period. Just the Marvel.
Oh, really?
Stuff. The DC
Mine
one, yeah.
had- Mine?
I was talking to the employee over there, and he says that because we're not getting any shipments of any of the stuff that's coming out right now. Because there's other people who come in looking for toy hunts, and they have like the barcodes and shit. They're not in the system at all, and like these are like ones that should have been out for at least a month and a half, 2 months, and they got no word whatsoever. It said it looks like they're not bringing them in anymore in that section. Because there was word that with his other licenses that they were going to start to put it in the regular toy aisle, and they said that ain't happening either right now. So I don't know what the hell's going on.
Well, I'm here the exact opposite of mine because we've been getting them left and right. The new ones, every time the new waves come out, they get them and they sell them out like in hotcakes. And I've seen pictures on the Reddit where they're getting them in still, and it's weird though. I hate to say it, but I don't know if it's because he's black or because people has it in for Billy D. Williams, because you always see Lando figures everywhere sitting on the shelves. Well, listen, my Walmart has had the Two-Face Billy D. Williams figures sitting there for like 3 weeks. Nobody's bought them.
It's regional. It's regional then, because over here you couldn't find. If you didn't pre-order them, you couldn't get them.
Yep. What's going on, Canadian Spider-Man?
What's up?
Yeah, people in my neck of the woods, they don't like Billy D.
That's a shame. You should get them and sell them online.
Yeah.
Well,
Canadian Spider. Hello, welcome, chap. You like plastic? You like Japanese plastic? And hit the button. Oh, I was thinking about Battleship Yamato. You sick bastards. I actually have a mini model in the back. I got to find it where I stuffed the damn thing, dig it out, and put it together. But
Tommy, what are you doing with all that stuffing?
We are clearly near the end of the budget for the show. We get ready to run out of here. Before we do, I got one small thing I got to show off for the toy hunt, and interesting stuff that I've seen this time. Granted, this one is actually like a week or so old, so it's a little bit behind schedule, but there has been here and there a few stock ups that's been happening. So let's check it out real quick. Checking out one of my other targets. They got a few things right here from McFarlane, Batman, Hawk Girl right there, and then Poison Ivy. Then they got a whole shelf thing over here, but it doesn't look like there's going to be much more beyond this. This is pretty much it. Like everything else is like the few things they have in here are cards. I got a few of the clothed things like the clothed penguin and the Catwoman, but yeah, I'm not seeing much of anything else. Got like one random figure over here. That's it. That is it. Wait a minute. Hold on. There's a few more things over here, but yeah, not a whole lot to write home about. I mean, wow, it's pretty sad. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Got the big old armadillo on there. Welcome to Derry. We've seen another place. Art Clown. Oh, this is the bloody version. And that's kind of neat, but really, other than that, that's it, man. I got a few of the smaller things, like the Ben Cooper style. Got Jason, Ghostface, and I got the Fiend. Misfits. Yeah, that's it. What do you say about this, Gizmo? Anything? Even Gizmo's got nothing to say. Even Gizmo's given up. The ever-shrinking NECA. Texas Chainsaw Massacres. Got a couple different ones here. One for the 50th. Halloween Ends. Back here, Ultimate Michael and the regular Halloween. Friday 13th, Dracula. Halloween Curse of Michael Myers. Terrifier 2, Thanksgiving. It's creepy. Predator 2. First Terrifier, Art the Clown. Alien Ultimate Edition. Interesting. Ghostface Inferno. And Predator Hunting Ground, the Samurai. And Savini Jason as well.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the Savini one. Man.
Yeah. I seen that one, and I think it looks all right, but it's like, I mean, there's like quite a few things in it that I'm not impressed about because I've seen somebody do an unboxing and a rundown of everything, with the thing. It's kind of based on the video game, and I'm like, I don't know. I love
the skin in the video. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's based on the video game, from what they said.
Yeah, one of the skins.
I'm just not super impressed. It's just, and I love Jason, but it's kind of like the Jason Goes to Hell. I looked at it and I was like, I think that's going to be like the Part 5 one. I'm just going to have to pass on that one because it just looks bad. Mm-hmm. I mean, that look from that movie was pretty horrible to begin with anyway. So
yeah.
The only one I have, Ronnie Jake?
Yeah, the only one I have, I think, is the Freddy versus Jason one.
But, most of the other ones are cool. I mean, there's problems with them. One leg longer than the other, but that's NECA. What are you going to do? That's NECA. But
it's okay with Jason because he's a zombie, so that's fine.
Yeah, but that's it. We're trying to keep these a little bit shorter to try not to to kill ourselves every single week. Plus, once again, I want to thank Pacific 414 and Baron Orman Tog for having me on earlier, talking about Peter Cullen and his passing. Just an absolute terrible loss. But I got to see how I'm going to feel. It's been a pretty rough week for me. I mean, it's been a pretty rough couple months, especially I still haven't finished Indy's final resting place. I am working on it, and I'm working on the music video for Rorschach, for Helmet, and now Indy. So it's going to be a triple pig send-off when I do the memorial for all three of them. And it's just never ends. It never ends, but I'm hoping that's it. There is, like I said, once again, there's a new pig, so there will be a naming video coming up pretty soon for him. This pig, he was named automatically. Vinnie knows the name. Vinnie just about guessed it right out of Jump Street when I gave him clues because it was pretty right there, and I explained it. And I'm like, dude, he fits the bill for the name. But
he's a cool looking little guy too.
I'm sure he's going to look really awesome when it gets bigger because he's another Bissinian like Helmet and Indy and Cringer were. So nice. It should be interesting. So as always, guys, thank you for jumping in. Everybody that came in a little late, hey, thank you for stopping in as well. Remember, stop in every single week. We do 7:45 on every single Thursday. And then Saturdays, I usually do the old school toys, talking about all the old school franchises and everything we love so much. That one's still on a what if schedule right now until I can get everything down, until I get caught up with all the other things I have to do, including some of the older projects that I promised all you guys years ago. I haven't forgotten. I'm just having a hard time getting everything the way the computers been. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give these guys the opportunity, let you know what they got going on and any final thoughts. And we will start off with
Listen to me! Get me out of here, you fool! Too late, fools! Say nothing, Baroness. I saw the entire catastrophe.
Hey, what's going on? Had a good time tonight. Yeah, good show. If you follow me on X, I've been shadow banned. That's why I've been invisible, and I may never get back on there because our friend Piper, she was shadow banned a long time ago, and they don't never turn the switch back on for you supposedly, but I don't know what I did either. I don't know. But Sunday night, 8 o'clock over on the Real Review 3000, we got Jackbox Fun Night and the weekly wrap up where we play What the Dub. We do some Jeopardy. We do some Jackbox games where you can get in the chat or get in the game if we have enough room. Have some fun. This week's theme is we're going to pay tribute to all of the recent people that passed away between Dolly Parton and Tim Curry and of course Peter Cullen, and we'll have some special avatars in tribute to those great celebrities and people from our childhood. So check it out Sunday night, 8 o'clock.
Awesome. Thank you, Shifty, man. Always a pleasure, my friend. And with that, we are going to pass it on over.
Just waiting on the eclipse of the moon. Supposed to be red, kind of fitting, losing Peter Cullen. So that's what I'll be doing tonight. And other than that, had a blast. Thank you, Tommy.
Thank you, Adam, man. And yeah, watch out for that, man. Bad omens, buddy. No, thank you. Appreciate it, Adam. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us and having fun as always, my friend. And I am going to pass it on over next to...
Not bad for an old-timer.
Old-timer. Guys, thank you for being here with us tonight. It means a lot. You can spend your time anywhere, choose to spend it here with us, and it really is appreciated. Everybody, of course, that has a wrench that's sitting up in the chat. Remember, if you haven't been able to, or you haven't gotten enough people stop by, remember, you are a moderator on my side, so you can post your links. And by all means, do that. DJ Ronnie G, I seen you weren't, and I thought you were, but that has been corrected. You will also have a wrench. This way, hopefully, you don't get silenced as much on my chat by YouTube because they're a bunch of no good cork suckers, sons of bitches. But thank you for being here. Remember, guys, never let anybody tell you what you can and can't say, what you should or should not think is your silence, and your compliance gives consent. And we won't stand for that kind of behavior around here. But we hope you had fun. We hope you were able to escape some of the bitterness and the nastiness that we go through our every single day, because it's all about having fun when we're having these toy streams. And every stream I'm on, I try to have as much fun as possible, because being miserable and wallowing in it, it just makes you pathetic. And there's not enough time in the world to just waste your life away doing that kind of shit. But thank you again for being here. Everybody that's watching on the replay, thank you for spending your time here as well. Remember, every single comment and every thumbs up actually helps us beat YouTube and their bullshit algorithm and everything they're pulling. And everybody has a channel. Be careful. YouTube, once again, and I've been talking about it for years, they always go on these war paths. They're on the war path once again because they're trying to cut all the little guys out again, because they think that they could do everything on this platform without all of us. All of us that are smaller creators, or all of us that are watching. Guess what, YouTube, you dumb fuckwits. Without us, your platform doesn't exist, and it would have never existed. So go ahead and keep pushing all of us out, and then you will go down just like MySpace did. So fuck off. And with that, we're going to hand it on over.
I'm just saying goodbye. Save your energy. So long. Here's one Starscream's been saving for you.
That's right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. And again, sending nothing but good thoughts and everything, and prayers to the families of, everyone who we lost, the last 2 weeks. It's just crazy. But yeah, I am going to be doing a whatnot tomorrow night. And yeah, RR, don't forget, I believe the package is coming tomorrow. So I think you're going to have to sign for it. So yeah, don't forget that. But yeah, I'll have some more pieces up tomorrow. I'm probably going to be working on a few more during the live stream, because it's basically what I've been doing. I've been auctioning off the artwork and doing live drawings. So yeah, anyone who wants to watch, come join. Come check it out. If you haven't signed up on Whatnot, I think if you sign up as well, you get I think it's like a free $25 or something that you could spend. I think that's how it works. I forget entirely, but yeah, definitely check it out. It's cool. And yeah, here, this is what it looks like. So when you get in there, you can do it either through your phone or through a desktop. So there you go. I got a whole bunch of stuff you could scroll through and put your little marks if you're curious on some of those pieces. You have the buy now button, so you can see some of the books and stuff we got on there. Yeah, so please check it out if you haven't. Make sure to go to Amazon if you want to get Shadow of the Kraken, and Kickstarter if you want any of the other projects, or just buy it straight through Whatnot. I think it's a lot easier doing it through Whatnot, to be quite honest. So there you go, folks. Thank you a ton. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Get the word out about all this stuff and everyone on panel here.
Awesome.
God bless them.
Thank you, Vinny, and thank you, panel. Thank you, chat, every single one of you. RR, Chaos, Hoy, DJ Ronnie G, Canadian Spider-Man, Bone, Soul Assassin, Padre, all you people. Katie for stopping in as well. Man, I'm not sure who I might have missed off the top of my head. Captain Fan Nerd, Frankie. I think I said Soul Assassin. Everybody that's been in here, Gap After Dark, all of you, thank you so much for being here. Could have spent your time anywhere, just spending here with us, and you guys are greatly appreciated. You will always be appreciated here, every single time. Until next time, guys, have a good one. Later,
Until
y'all.
all are one.
Absolutely.
You better run, Mojito. What? I thought you said don't move. That was before. Now, you run. Adios, amigo.